number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Wednesday, October the 8th, 2025. You thought we'd be doing a recap of the season, and the Yankees, they get up, and they smack back, and we have a game 4 tonight. Yankee fans got to feel like $1 million today. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, Dave. Nice to see you got the DiPietro and Rothenberg hat on today.
Well,
I like that a lot.
Heavy rains today.
Heavy rains.
And I thought, you know what? If not today, when? So
Today's the day.
I busted it out.
Looks fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Look at yourself on TV right now. How good it looks.
It really does.
It really does.
It fits my head very nicely.
It looks very nice, doesn't it? Proud of you.
Wow.
Is today the day? Can we stop?
Wow, that really does look nice.
Can we use today? Raymond,
What,
RJ,
we bury the Judge narrative?
can we do that, please? All you losers
Yeah.
that want to get Aaron Judge. I mean, he was hitting what before? What was his average before yesterday's game?
444, I think.
Right. Hadn't done enough damage yet, though.
Right.
So we want to point to the one at bat.
Listen.
Can we stop now?
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
But, and I'm not taking the other side. I'm just having a conversation with you. Like, Vladimir Guerrero was coming up and mashing the ball, home runs, huge spots, right? Like that. Judge was not doing that. He was doing well, but he was singling and the occasional double. Last night, that's a mark. Like, to hit that, I mean, first of all, that ball's 100 miles an hour above the belt. He turns on it. He crushes it. The only question is it going to be fair or foul? I don't know why people call this the fair pull, but have at it, I guess, if you want.
Well, because it was, I mean, if it hits it, it's fair.
Right, but it's the foul pull.
Yeah,
it's
right.
not called the fair pull.
I know, but I understand why you could call it both. Sounds weird when you say
whatever.
fair pull. Anyway, so I'll give you some in-depth insight into what Aaron Judge did last night. So according to StatCast, that pitch was 99.7 miles per hour. It was almost a foot and a half. It's a 1.2 feet inside versus the center of the zone. It's the first time in pitch tracking era. This is since 2008. Regular season or postseason combined that a hitter is homered off a 99-plus mile-an-hour pitch that was also that far inside.
It was an unbelievable swing. And I believe, this is off memory, you probably have it written down, it was an 0-2 pitch.
That's right.
And the pitch right prior was a fastball that I think was 100
yep.
and he couldn't touch. And on 0-2, to hit that ball out, unbelievable. And I wish they had, because I'm so tired this morning. At that moment, they could have called the game. The Blue Jays had nothing.
Whoa.
What? They had nothing after that.
Whoa.
What's whoa?
If
whoa,
Aaron Judge doesn't also make a great defensive play.
He made 2 really good defensive
plays.
plays.
They take the lead back.
Yeah, but you knew. You knew.
I don't know if you know. If he doesn't make that play now, it's 7-6. That game's completely different.
That was a great
I got to listen
play.
to these two guys in the chat. Duvall can't wait to give up a run. Like, he just can't wait.
Yeah, but I understand. I mean, listen, Carlos Rodon should send, like, bouquets of flowers today to Aaron Judge.
He's the happiest. I mean, he's the happiest person in New York.
To watch what he did last night in that moment, we talked about all day yesterday. Like, Rodon's going to have to answer the bell, and the bell went off, and he was still sleeping. Like, he slept right through the bell.
Well, the starting pitching.
It was brutal.
Starting pitching in the first 3 games of the series has been bad for the Yankees.
Brutal.
Like, really bad.
Absolutely brutal. I know this is a weird thing to say. You may get the pitcher you have the most confidence in tonight if you're the Yankees.
Well, I mean, the last start.
Yeah. The last start was unbelievable.
He was dominant in his last start. And let's not glance over how good the bullpen was.
Awesome.
Right? Like, I mean, if you went into going into the postseason, outside of, historically, this Yankees team has not hit in the postseason against good pitching, right? Home runs dry up. They have a hard time scoring runs. Was the bullpen. Like, I mean, that was going to be the one thing that you would point to that could potentially hold you back was the bullpen.
And they were great.
And
it's weird that the bullpen is great and the starting pitching's been awful.
Sometimes it's just how it works
baseball,
in the postseason,
right?
man. It's baseball, man. And it's just, I mean, it's taking advantage of those opportunities, right? Like last night, Aaron Judge had in a huge spot, came up. I mean, he kept the season alive, right? Like if he doesn't hit that home run in that spot, I mean, we're sitting here talking about 4 hours of Aaron Boone stinks calls, right? I mean, that's what today was.
Which is mind-boggling to me because I mean, what sense does that even make? Like, Rodon was awful. It shouldn't be Aaron Boone stinks. You have an issue with Aaron Boone, fine, but it shouldn't be Aaron Boone stinks. Rodon was awful last night.
Right, but I mean,
dreadful.
you know exactly what was going to happen. Like, that game's 2-1 to start the game, right? I'm sitting there, we're at our baseball game. I'm getting the updates from the parents, 2-1. I was like, do you realize what my day is going to be like tomorrow for 4 hours if the Yankees lose this game?
It would have been just misery.
Misery.
Just people calling miserable about the Yankees.
Miserable.
Yep.
They stink. Boone stinks. The way the team is built
Cashman's
stinks.
just another Steinbrenner, and they'll never fire him. Judge isn't a big player. Max Fried, in the biggest moment, soils himself. It would have been 4 hours of that.
All of it. But luckily for us, I mean, because the New York football teams are so good, and we can't wait to talk about them every
Really
single
bad.
day.
They're so bad, we told Louis Riddick, like, we don't want to talk to you.
We don't want to talk to you today.
No.
You want to talk hockey?
We want to talk about the Rangers.
Little shutout quick?
That's great. Against the
Sorry
team.
about that.
Not very good. You're not sorry at all.
I'm a little bit.
You're not even a little bit
No,
sorry.
not at all.
You're not
Right.
a little bit sorry.
You're right. But good for us. We got another baseball game tonight. We get to see Cam Schlittler.
And you know what? 7 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock, which is nice.
It's a massive difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know how much you want to point to what happened at the end of Game 2. I know in the broadcast, I know after the game that
I as far as the Yankees scoring some runs,
Yeah.
I give that no credence. No.
Well, I mean, you might not want to do it. John Smoltz gave credence to it.
Okay, that's fine.
Derek Jeter gave credence to it.
So they really rebounded off of that by falling behind 6-1.
Well, but they can't. So here's the deal.
So I mean,
they can't control what Carlos Rodon does, right? It's like, I mean, he did nothing in Game 2. He didn't pitch in Game 2. Their point was offensively, because they end up scoring the 7 runs, does that give them some momentum going into the game last night?
But no, because they were jumped right off the bat. Listen, you want to say it? Say
well,
it.
jump right off the bat. They scored a run in the first, and they scored
They
two
scored
more.
a run in the first because Kiner left him in there.
Which is fine. I mean, they took advantage of the mistakes. I mean,
I'm not blaming them for that.
Varsho not
all right, listen, you can have your opinion. I don't think it carried over.
Okay.
They think it carried over.
I know, but it's Derek Jeter and John Smoltz saying
Okay, fine.
it, as opposed to us saying it.
In my opinion, if the Yankees scored 5 in the first, maybe you could have the discussion of, did it carry over? You were down 6-1, and the one run you scored was an unearned run. So I don't think it carried over, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, they did what they had to do.
I know. I just think it's funny that we'll sit here and say, like, this is my opinion, and then you have two guys that are historically great Major League Baseball players.
So I
that
can't
say it
disagree with them. Ray, you think it carried over?
No, listen, I have a hard time with, like, disagreeing with Derek Jeter and John Smoltz about what happens in the postseason.
So Derek Jeter and John Smoltz say something, and now it's just gospel. Now,
Yeah,
so why do we
kinda.
even give our opinions here? Ray, you think they said it, carried over, they're down 6-1, and the one run they scored was off an error. Did it carry over?
You're saying 6-1. Stop with the 6, but the 6 part of it. They're not talking about there's no momentum for Carlos Rodon. Stop with the 6 part. He's talking about
there was no
offensively.
momentum offensively early in that game.
But they scored 3 runs in the first 3 innings.
All right. I listen, the first run was based on an error.
So what?
Well,
You gotta put
was
the
that
ball
the
in-
momentum from the game
But you
prior?
got to put the ball in play for them to make a mistake, right?
All right, Ray, is it crazy for me to question the great David Ortiz and Derek
No,
Jeter?
it was Jeter and it was Smoltz.
Jeter and
Jeter and
Smoltz.
Smoltz. It's a little bit.
Why can I barely hear you?
Hello. How are you doing today?
Turn your volume up. We like when your
You
voice
don't hear him
sounds
great
loud.
either,
I
right?
know.
I
No.
thought it was pretty loud. Okay, how about that? Is that a little better?
That's
Is that a little
nice.
better?
Better.
How about
That's
that? How about
better.
that? All right. Listen, what Derek Jeter and John Smoltz have to say about playoff baseball, that carries a little weight. It makes me question what I was thinking, because I was along your lines. I didn't think that the momentum was actually carrying over. Like, yeah, you could feel good about how you were doing things at the end of the game, but you got blown out in that game. I don't know like that you're carrying over anything from it. If you feel good about how you're hitting, maybe the real thing that you're gathering is, hey, we've kind of figured out their bullpen a little bit, but
Well, their bullpen's not very good.
well, I mean, yeah, you've got to get to their bullpen is the thing. Thank God that Carlos Rodon having such a horrible start didn't end everything, because what would we be saying right now? Destroying him.
He'd be crushed.
But he'd be like, where on the list, though, of people being destroyed today?
Because
you already
probably
really-
not one.
Right, no, because you already don't trust Carlos Rodon.
Well,
I mean, it's Boone 1, then Judge probably 2.
It'd be the same.
How about
It'd be the
Fried?
same names that you're cursing for the last 2-3 years. More than that, really. But
Right, but I mean, you're right. You're not wrong. I mean, you're absolutely right, but that wouldn't be the first. Those aren't the first calls. That
No,
were taken.
it would be Boone. I guess Boone's the constant, right? The players change. Boone's always here, and under Boone's tutelage or whatever adjective you want to use, they've not won, and they've been to the World Series one time. And for the Yankees fan, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, Boone is the face for, a Yankees team that a lot of Yankees fans don't really like. And no matter who the players are, they don't like how these teams are built, right? They watch this team play in the postseason. They see, too many strikeouts, not enough balls in play. And when they don't hit home runs, as far as we're concerned, they don't score runs. And they don't like it because it hasn't equated to success for them, which is a World Series championship. And Boone is the face of that.
Right. And Cashman is the face of that. And they'll get, I don't believe Rodon, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I don't believe Rodon would have been public enemy number one had the Yankees lost that game last night.
No, I don't think so either.
But look at Boone. He's terrible. He can't manage. He doesn't know what he's doing. So, but you know what? You live to see another day. And you got to like your matchup tonight.
Right. You like the matchup tonight, and then all of a sudden now you go into – and here's the thing about tonight is if you find a way to score some runs early and Schlittler's good, there's a real chance that whatever the plan is for Toronto –
They wave the white flag and say, let's go all in for game 5.
Let's pull the plug on this thing now.
Yeah. Well, it kind of felt like they did that last night. They were even talking about on the broadcast. I forget the guy's name, but they're like, he's the last guy in the bullpen. So they are, going to hope that he can keep it close. He's their Paul Blackburn.
Right.
Right? Like, you're waving the white flag, and if he's good, great. And if he's not, then you know what? You live to see another day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, last night was listen, it was impressive for a couple different reasons. Firstly, it goes without saying. I know they're desperate in that spot, but even when you have the desperation, the urgency because your season could be over, it would have been very easy last night once you go down the way that you went down to be like, this is just after getting killed in the first 2 games.
Yeah. I think I put it in the group chat. It was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
You got mauled in game 1, you got mauled in game 2, and you were in the process of getting mauled in game 3. That might have been had the Yankees lost that game and it got even more out of hand, might have been the worst 3-game set in Yankees history, right? The worst series in the history of the franchise. It was brutal.
Right. So,
until it changed.
But, you got Vlad, like you mentioned, is just, he is a problem right now.
Yeah.
A real problem.
Yeah. And so is this Clement.
Yeah. Santander. You go down 6-1 very easily in that spot. You could be like, hey, fellas, this is just not going to be our year. And then to their credit, and also to, thank you to the Blue Jays for making some mistakes, right? You talked about IKF. I still don't know why, in that spot with how high that ball was, that's Barger going off. What's he?
So I have 2 issues with that. First of all, that looks to me like it's the left fielder's ball. Then Barger, is that his name?
Yep.
It wasn't even close to it. He goes scrambling over to try to get it. And then I said to RJ before you popped in this morning, they put that guy Barger in as a pinch hitter because he's a better offensive player.
Yes.
Why in a 6-1 game would you put a better offensive player than defensive player into the game?
That's a good question. It's definitely a good question. He ends up they put him in ends up being IKF.
Right.
In that spot. I don't know. That would be a question you have to ask their manager.
It seems really weird to do, doesn't it?
I guess it's so early on in the game, though. You want to continue to tack on?
But why make? Yeah, I don't know. It felt very strange. And then that was, guys don't drop pop-ups like that.
Well, he went a long way. But again, you have to find a way to take advantage of.
But the left fielder gave up, 10 seconds before the ball came down.
Right. You got to find a way to take advantage of those mistakes. And to the Yankees' credit, they did. And Aaron Judge 0-2. After, that 0-2 pitch was, it looked like he was was on time, just missed it. And then to get that pitch inside and somehow keep it fair.
Was
and
awesome.
Then you saw his reaction, in the dugout afterwards where he looked at the camera twice. He knew how big that was.
It was huge.
And hopefully this has now kind of freed him up. That's...
Well, it's not like he's been bad.
No, I'm not saying that he's been bad, but I'm thinking even going back to that at bat in game 1, just at bats during the course of a game, this postseason he's been really good. But it hasn't been the kind of damage that you need him to do.
He hasn't hit for power this postseason yet.
And I think in that spot, in his mind, a walk wasn't what he wanted. Because, listen, he's one of the best hitters in the game. He just won a batting title. If me, you, RJ, Raymond, and every single person that watched that game knew it was a ball the second Gosman threw it, it's a ball out of the hand.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge knew it was a ball out of the hand.
Yeah, maybe it does free him up.
But he wasn't happy with just the walk because he knows he wants to do, if we're going to win, I need to be the guy. I need to do damage here. And he ends up striking out and looks bad doing it. And all we want to talk about
and that was
is
a
all
big
the
at-bat.
negatives as opposed to, all the great things this guy does, because we're so hell-bent on what he means, what it's going to mean for Aaron Judge in the pantheon of Yankees greats, instead of taking a step back and just focusing on how good this guy is.
Did you almost curse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it bothers me, because it drives me crazy. Is we take this guy for granted, and all we want to do is focus on all the negatives with this guy when you're sitting here watching maybe the greatest right-hand hitter of all time. Of all time.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
It's not just
and I think you do take him for granted. I think you do that, though, with greatness when you're in the midst of it anyway. Like, you don't realize how great it is until it's done, and then you reflect back.
See, I don't know if that's necessarily the
Do you
case.
think other guys get the...
Well, we watch Connor McDavid. We all recognize how great Connor McDavid is. Now, will Connor McDavid be as great as Wayne Gretzky if he doesn't win championships? No, I think that's a different conversation. Like, as far as how you feel about him as a fan, I completely agree with most people. Everybody that says he's going to have to win a championship. It's just what Yankees greats do if you want to be one of those guys. But, to consistently talk about how this guy is just not clutching big moments and he stinks, and it's like, come on, man. This guy has dragged you to the postseason.
Well, he had his moment last night. Even if you are one of those, you got to do more in the big spots. Last night, in the biggest spot, he did it.
Yeah, he did.
Toronto opened the door and he smashed it in.
And he ripped their heart out.
Yeah, he did. From that moment on, it felt like Toronto had no chance. And he made the two really good plays in the outfield.
Well, but if he doesn't make that catch, though, all of a sudden now it's 7-6 Blue Jays, and all of a sudden they get kind of, all right.
Yeah.
That got sketchy.
Maybe. Jazz hits the home run, and then they open that thing up.
Yeah, but you got to just think like the mentality. You're on that team. That's Ben playing last night. And they tie it up 6-6, then boom, you give it right back. You know that a team's like, okay, there's a quick scare.
All right, we've righted the ship.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back on track.
We've stabilized it a little bit.
Yeah.
No, but good on the Yankees. Good
on their bullpen.
Bullpen was great.
Lights out there.
Was great. Yeah. Rodon was awful. Blue Jays defense was awful. Judge, amazing. Bullpen, amazing. So you have some haves and have-nots from last night. All right, so today, it's so baseball heavy and should be. We're going to push Louis Riddick to a different day.
Smart.
Buster Olney. Makes sense. He's going to join us 7:35. Right after Buster, we'll get into Stump Rothenberg. But phone lines are open. 800-919-3776. We'll hear from Judge. We'll hear from Boone. We'll hear from Devin Williams, who has really calmed things down.
Yeah.
Right? Got 4 outs last night. I really pushed him. So, boy, you're a Yankees fan. It was over, and now it's not. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you on a rainy but uplifting Wednesday morning on ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino.
Download it.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes.
Know if my
Is my work stress affected?
It's time to up my cardio.
If my mom has something, how would I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
Diana Florence knows how to keep our communities safe. In 25 years as Manhattan Assistant DA, Diana successfully prosecuted street crime, corruption, and fraud, using smart solutions to increase safety in our neighborhoods. Now, a radical agenda has put us all at risk. On November 4th, vote for the independent Democrat that will protect us, not criminals. Elect Diana Florence, Manhattan District Attorney. Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York, not expressly authorized or requested by any candidate or by any candidate's political committee or any of its agents.
The holiday season is here, and businesses are hiring for all kinds of seasonal roles. From haunted corn maze staff to real bearded Santas, skilled, experienced workers are in high demand and hard to find. Whether you're hiring for one of these roles or any other role, the best way to find the perfect match for your role is on ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's matching technology works fast to find top talent. No wonder it's the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Phone lines are lighting up. 800-919-3776. You want to get to the calls? You want to hear from Boone? You tell me.
It's up to you. I'd like to take as many calls as possible today. It's a big day for Yankees fans.
All right, so let's give the floor to some Yankee fans. Let's go to Teddy in Babylon. He was first on the line. Good morning, Teddy. You're on 880 ESPN. How are you?
Good morning, fellas. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
That game last night, that was a perfect game to watch for a Yankees fan. You got everything you wanted.
Well, I don't think you got the start you wanted, though.
Well, no, not at all. The starter was pretty crappy. But I want to bask in it for a little bit, and then for a couple hours, and on to the game tonight. Unfortunately, we can't sit in this for a little bit. I want to make 2 points. What I don't want to go unnoticed was Tim Hill's importance yesterday. Those 4 outs was some serious outs that he got. Top of the order, 5th inning. If you're not going to Tim Hill, you're probably going to Devin Williams in that spot, and bringing in him in the 5th inning, who knows where that game goes from there. And Vlad needs to be walked for the rest of the series, and I don't want to see him playing another bat.
He's unbelievable.
He's a huge problem right now.
A massive problem.
Here's what I wonder, right? So he says that was the perfect game for a Yankee fan.
I don't know how that's the perfect game at all.
Right. I don't think that was the perfect fan. I don't think that was the perfect fan experience, because I think there were plenty of Yankees fans that thought the series was just done. And if you stuck around,
how could you not?
I saw some fans that were just done. They were over it. It was like, this is over. Series is over. I mean, this is embarrassing.
They're getting on the line to yell at us this morning.
Yeah,
right.
So here's what I will say, though. In the grand scheme of this actual series, what does a win like that do to the psyche of the Blue Jays?
Very fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you just get shut down by Carlos Rodon, and it's kind of it's a close game, but you just get you get outpitched.
Totally. It was over. Like when you have your shoes off and your jersey untucked, and you're like, all right, now we move on. And I think they would have gone to the World Series had they won that game last night, because I think they're better than Seattle and or Detroit. And now you have to tuck the jersey back in, lace up the cleats again. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, right. And you don't necessarily, you're going to try to piece together this game tonight with your bullpen.
Right. Now, the ace in the hole they have is they've been almost unbeatable against the Yankees at home, and they'll have Gausman and Yasavage.
Right. But, to get to the Game 5, you'll also have had to have lost 2 games. And, oh, by the way, Game 3 had a 6-1 lead in.
Yeah. Yes.
So
6-1.
Yeah, that's what I said, 6-1.
They said 6-3.
No, 6-1 lead.
Yeah.
So, it's... Yeah, I actually think as far as, the perfect way for the Yankees team as opposed to, the fan experience to win a game, and kind of
You came back from the dead.
Leave a little doubt
Yep.
in this Blue Jays team. That was it last night. And especially because they saw Judge do it.
John, yeah, it was. I mean, oh boy, what a home run. John in Queens. Good morning, John. How are you?
Hey, Dave. Good morning.
What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah,
Dave?
John, you're on the air.
Hello. All right, man. Hello.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh.
What? That was very annoying.
He only said hi to you. He wanted to talk to you, and you hung up. John, so you hurt my feelings because you didn't say hi to me. Dave was the one that hung up on you.
Okay, how long do I let it go?
I was going to let it go.
He didn't know what the hell was going on.
It was a celebratory Wednesday.
Did I make a misstep there in getting rid of that guy?
That was more. You gave him more than ample time to get it together.
He was a disaster.
More than ample time.
Look at how many buttons Raymond's got going today.
None.
No, he's not buttoned up. He's got the chest hanging out.
Oh, that's a problem. I can't have that.
Why?
Let it hang out.
No.
Well, we don't have Lewis today.
We got to be professional here.
You're
be
very
professional.
He's sexy.
I try.
See his face he made?
Yeah, he knows he's sexy.
He knows he's sexy.
Do you honestly, like deep down, moment of clarity? You know you're sexy, right?
I got a lot of good feedback last night.
Outside of that one
What
single
does that
woman in
mean?
New York
A
City
lot
who
of
thinks
good
you are.
What do you mean you got a lot of good feedback last night?
A lot of good feedback. What do you mean?
Did you have someone you watched the game with last night?
I was working.
Oh. You meant feedback at the Garden.
Yes.
Is that a place that, I mean, there's some attractive hockey ladies. Is that a place that you could do some damage?
Yeah, probably.
Want a meat stick?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I could work with a comment like that.
Maybe you open up your own hot dog stand at the Garden. You know?
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
it's nice to see you, buddy.
Someone's got to score for your team. Someone has to score for your team.
Why?
That's also accurate.
He's not wrong.
Don't be
but
afraid to sprinkle some traffic in front of the goalie a little bit.
Oh my God!
I mean, just a little.
What an awful.
You want to talk to Sully and Quinny? You want them to put you on the staff? Like
the fact that I don't have a job in the NHL.
I don't want him working on the Rangers staff. He'd sabotage it. He would intentionally. You'd be a saboteur.
You know me well enough to know that I hate losing, maybe more than anything in the whole world.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I couldn't, even if I hated them as much as I hated them.
I wouldn't want you near the Rangers.
If I'm attached to it, I'm not losing.
Go work for the Islanders.
Yeah, maybe I do.
Maybe you should.
You want me out of here?
No.
You want me gone?
No, take a
you
third
want
job.
Your own,
take a third. You have a lot of free time.
I don't have any free time.
Go work for the Islanders in your free time. Now, this buffoon is back.
He was so nice to you.
I think he might be a great guy. That call was horrendous.
Look, he's taking blame for it.
Well, let's see. RJ, how do you think this is going to go? Is this guy's back and he's ready, or is this going to be a problem here?
So I think it'll go better. I should tell you, I don't know if this changes anything. Probably not for you, but for the rest of us. First time ever calling. Big fan.
Well, that's great.
And he takes blame. He said he wasn't ready.
First time, long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loves Dave Rothenberg.
That's nice.
And
he forgot about you.
You just clicked right in his ear.
Well, no. RJ, you heard the stammering and the not able to bring his point to air. Was I wrong in hanging up on him?
It wasn't good.
By me or by him?
No, by John.
Okay. So you don't have a problem with what I did, right?
It was a little aggressive, but the outcome, no, I don't have a big problem.
I don't think it was aggressive at all.
So you're on my side?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to give
Look
him a
at the
chance
dichotomy going on in this control room right now. Raymond's got a short sleeve shirt on with no buttons buttoned,
right?
And RJ is in a winter fleece.
Listen,
it's cold outside.
It's going to be 62, and
it's going to be 70 degrees today.
You never know what you're going to get in these control rooms also with the temperature. They disabled
that is true.
This place has been a hot box the first 2 days of the week.
They disabled the thermostats. So I think yours may work.
It does feel warm in here, though.
Wait, no wonder it's so warm in here. They disabled the thermostats?
Yours may work. Ours no
I'm not sure that it does.
Ours no longer works.
Who disabled the thermostats?
I don't know.
Them.
They did that? All right. Let's go to John in Queens, see if he's better. John, take two. Have at it.
Great. Take two. Good morning, Dave. Good morning. Rick, long time listener, first time caller. You know, if that first call was a precursor for anything to do with my day, I'm in trouble. But listen, I want to talk Yankees. You know, I think that as much as trouble we got into in our first two games, we have a lot of hope. My first thing is, let's not act like that first game was a real blowout. You know, we were in it for the first 5-6 innings. Maybe it was 2-0, 2-1. And then I want to say the second thing that I really want to say, John Snyder, the manager for the Blue Jays, is terrible. We harp on Boone a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong here.
Snyder, hello, can you hear me? I'm sorry. John Snyder is a terrible manager. I've watched so many baseball games where he just brings the pitcher out at the wrong time and brings the absolute wrong person into the game. We harp on Boone a lot. I'm telling you, this guy, John Snyder, as long as he's coaching against the Yankees, we have a chance. I don't know if you guys are big onto this John Snyder character, but
hey, John,
you know,
John,
yeah. Hello, yeah.
John,
yes, Dave.
Hey, you have an opinion on John Schneider at all? What do you think?
I think that we have a chance as long as John Snyder is in the opponent's dugout.
I don't disagree. I think John Schneider is a brutal manager.
Make some curious decisions, yeah.
Very weird decisions.
Right. But, I mean, again, here's where I have a problem with all this, is I think that most, if not all of these teams are based heavily in analytics. Right? It's like, I mean, I don't think that every team kind of plays the game out before the game happens and then are a slave to what they decide to do. I think there is some feel to it. I think that you watch the Red Sox play, I think they have an idea what they'd like to do, but there's also feel involved in it. But, I mean, the whole intention of the analytics, like we keep talking about, is to put every guy in the best possible position to go have success. So, like, yeah, does he make curious decisions? I agree. But I've also seen plenty of times when Aaron Boone will make a choice, go to a bullpen arm that I'm sure they've gone over how many different times before the game, hey, this lane is the perfect lane for him. And the guy goes, so doesn't execute. Now it's Boone's fault.
Sure. Listen, I agree with that.
Last night, Boone managed the perfect game because his guys actually went out and got the job done.
It's amazing how that works, right? When the guys play well, pitch well, now you're a genius manager. When they don't, now you're an awful manager.
Right. I mean, so, Tim Hill. So last night, I mean, you put him in a spot where, I mean, would have been very, very easy, I think, to potentially, I don't know, question, pushing some of these guys. Like you've been push Devin Williams for an extra out. Like,
right.
So you put guys in tough spots. Fortunately for you, well, also because you don't have, I mean, a Weaver you can't pitch, so the options aren't great anyway. Is guys went out and did the job, and that's now all of a sudden you get praised as making great decisions. You know what I mean? So,
yes, of course I do. But that's sports, right? I mean, we were this close from 4 hours of Boone sucks, Rodon's a bum, Fried, crapped himself, Yankees stink, they're never going anywhere, to now they're going to the World Series.
Right.
Like, that's how fickle this is. It changes like that.
Right, it changes like that. But I also think that now, I mean, I think for a lot of Yankees fans, they feel like this new sense of confidence because of what Aaron Judge did.
And I think you should.
Well, but I think the team might also feel that. Right? I mean, you say whatever you want. Like, I mean, Aaron Judge is the catalyst for this team. Like, there are certain guys, right? But there are certain guys on your team that when they're going well, it all of a sudden, like, it takes an entire locker room and a clubhouse and raises the confidence level. Like, you can't even put a number on it. It's like this guy's going. It's like when Shesterkin's playing good. Shesterkin's playing good. It's like you walk in that locker room, you're like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fine.
And it kind of feels like it defeats the other team too.
Right. So I mean, they watch that. You rip. I mean, you're wrong. You're not wrong. 6-1. They're like, okay, boys, let's put this one. Let's put this one to bed and let's get off to the championship.
Boy, if
series.
you're a fan of Toronto and you had them down and they were paralyzed and you could have stepped on the neck and been done with it and you let them get up.
See, that's the thing. But that's the thing. So all of a sudden now you like the matchup. If you're a Yankee fan, you like the matchup tonight. You win Game 4. Got to go back Game 5. What do you think that building's going to be like?
For there in Game 5?
Yeah.
I think it'll be electric and nervous.
But as a player, you can feel that. All of a sudden now, the longer that thing goes scoreless, or if God forbid the Yankees get out early, the life gets sucked right out of that.
Well, kind of like last night. With Toronto jumping out early, it sucked the life out of Yankee Stadium.
Dude, when Judge hit that home run, man, that place was
electric.
Oh, I was actually jealous I wasn't there. That environment. I mean, I don't get a chance to be a part of a lot of those.
Right? You don't think
like, as God forbid our team makes the playoffs.
MetLife wasn't like that with the Jets and Cowboys on Sunday?
In consecutive years. We're down 30-3. So for Raymond it was. This jackwagon walking around in his Cowboys jersey.
See?
Did you wear your Cowboys jersey?
Of course he did. Come on.
Did you?
Of course he did.
No.
You did not?
I did not.
You wore nothing Cowboys.
I had a hat and some
some
a jacket, but that was no. But I did not wear a jersey.
So he had a hat and a jacket.
Well, that's fine.
That's not a jersey.
Did your cousin go in the locker room afterwards to treat the boys or no?
No. Cousin didn't go to this game.
No,
I know better. I know better than to.
She's still in Texas.
To bring my cousin to.
Who'd you go with?
Went with Shannon actually.
Shannon.
Yeah, Coach Shannon.
Shannon's this guy.
I know he is.
You consider Shannon like a father figure?
No, not like a father figure. He was my coach, and I consider him a really good friend. And
Really good,
and he's
like
and
a
he's,
great friend.
Yeah, and he's one of the smarter people I know. So
Really?
yeah.
And Shannon loves us or hates us? I can never tell.
No, he loves you.
He loves us.
nasty, though.
He loves both of you.
He is nasty.
He can be nasty.
Very
right,
nasty.
he has
He
that
can
in
be
him.
nasty.
So I was looking at the spread for the game tonight.
Yeah.
Yankees are pretty of the 4 games, Yankees biggest favorite. So Seattle's minus 115, Milwaukee's minus 120, Dodgers minus 180, and RJ holds out hope the Phillies are going to come back and win that series. Yankees minus 185. Minus 185.
Well, that's the pitching matchup, right? I mean, you don't know. It's going to be Varland, and then
Right.
let's try to get 27 outs here.
Right. But Yankees odds are distinctly in their favor that they're going to win this game and set up a game.
And last time you saw Schlittler, he was dominant.
Awesome.
So
Now, I will say this. Boston's offense, Toronto's offense, very different.
right, which is fine. But I also think that, this is so to Ray's point.
I set you up as good as I could.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
I gave you the
Is
spread.
that what you're doing?
I
I
walked
wasn't- I
through
wasn't
the
gonna say
odds.
it. Wasn't
You
gonna
got a
say anything.
FanDuel, and that's what you do.
Well, because you actually got too interesting with your point.
And if you notice, I took my eyes.
I know.
And I
you
I
looked down.
glared down at the sheet of paper. I did everything but
I
read
didn't
it
sleep
for
last
you.
night. All right, I didn't sleep last night.
Ray, it was a table setting,
Yes.
and he dropped the ball.
Yes, you set the
I
table.
was actually saying to myself a few minutes ago, I'm wondering if Dave's going to give him the setup here. And I was like, oh, there it
And
is.
as it was happening,
And
I
then
go,
it was
this is-
like,
You know what? I screwed up. All right,
Fair.
I screwed up.
You know what? That's all I needed.
I mean, yesterday your setup was Jake looks like he's dirty. He could use a bath. Let me tell you about bath fitter.
but you know
all
what?
right?
But you know what? That worked out for him too.
Well, I guess awful job by me. Okay,
It was such a good setup.
That was a alley oop. All I got to do is dunk it, and I completely fumbled it.
You know what? The fact that you owned it is all I need.
All right. So
You
let's get
loser.
to this because you set me up perfectly.
Go ahead.
FanDuel, they're going to get ready for kickoff with an offer that you're not going to want to miss. All right, new customers can bet just $5 and you get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. You pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays. John Winthrop loves those. Bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is finally here. The only question is, are you ready to play? Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to download the FanDuel app today and get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
RJ, did you not find it troubling that I led him right to that read and he just ignored me? Oh, now he's going to ignore me.
It's troubling because he's ensconced in. He's probably
Was he listening to
he's,
audio?
he's probably turning
Here's
it
the
around
problem.
for your top of the hour.
I wasn't picking up what you were putting down.
How is that possible?
Because I don't know. And then I didn't sleep. And then on top of it, you mentioned something about the bullpen, which led me back to the other point, which I think was partially the momentum that Jeter and Smoltz were talking about, is that you scored runs against the bullpen. Now all of a sudden you get into last night where you're seeing their bullpen again.
Yep.
And now you're going to have a bullpen game. So
Yeah,
the more familiar you get with the bullpen, the better chances are that you're going to.
Right. And bullpen games typically don't go well.
Well, not when you see the bullpen as much as they've seen the bullpen already.
Right. RJ, you with us here? What's happening with you over there?
Oh, I'm
He's
here.
probably sweating to death.
No, it's actually.
You know what? Maybe he has a wrestling match later.
RJ, do you have a shirt on underneath that winter blouse?
Yes.
I may or may not.
Well,
doesn't.
You do? Yeah, he does.
This is you play your cards right. Maybe you'll find out. Like
He
Ray.
doesn't wear shirts.
Really?
He doesn't wear shirts under those usually.
Yeah. Well, listen.
You have to. You must be all schwitzy underneath those armpits.
Well, you guys mocked me into changing my ways, but two, I don't really sweat like that. I know that's a point of contention here.
You can wear like a heavy down sweatshirt and not sweat at all?
In the proper temperature.
You know,
I
what?
wouldn't
You're
consider this
remarkable.
as a Patagonia winter jacket.
What do you do when it gets really truly cold outside?
Listen, when I left today, my place, I know we have different temperatures. I was at like 62. So instead of wearing a jacket, I was like, let me just wear this.
I did get a funny
What?
tweet. Fat strong guy tweets in, it was 83 degrees on Sunday. Ray wore a jacket.
Well, I took it off and left it in the car. But yeah,
I will say my Cuddle Mary trash from yesterday is already proving to be one of the more thought-provoking questions I've asked.
I have to be completely honest with you. I have no idea.
Yes,
What did
no,
you
he
ask?
looked at me
No idea.
with a
That's
look
why.
Of, yeah.
It's about the sleep deprivation for the three of you. It's already proving out.
Oh, then I've lost that one already.
When I was setting him up for that read,
It could only go one place, yeah.
wasn't it gorgeous?
It was beautiful.
And the fact that he ignored it, did you not find that troubling?
And here's what's tough. Here's what you actually don't know. In the big fancy sales meeting yesterday, you guys were highlighted for your ability to do those reviews.
Really?
And that's how we.
Great.
That's,
and that's how you
followed
pay
up.
it off.
So I mean, that actually drew more attention to it.
There's a special place for people like you.
I think there's a couple ways to do it. I think that's a different way to do it.
Ignore
Let's ignore it.
Ignore it, and then boom, ridicule me. I say sorry.
You know what?
And then people are like,
it
where's
draws
he sorry
attention to
for?
it. I go crazy.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you have to do the read now.
Oh, look, it's Jake. He looks dirty. Speaking of dirty, here's Pathfitter.
What do you want me to do? These are great segues in.
Poor Jake.
Maybe it's a hat. We've never seen you in a hat during the show, so.
Yeah, we are.
I'm going to take it off?
He wore a hat Monday and Tuesday.
Well,
He hasn't worn that one, but he wore a hat Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
The stink of New York sports is really at a very high level now, isn't it?
Very high, yeah.
Well, I want to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Get the stink off.
That was nice.
Come on. That's as good as it gets.
Get the stink off.
All right. We owe you a break, right? Yeah, I think so. We're a little late. Let's take the break, come back, and we'll do what we're doing. And that is Yankees. And how you feeling today? 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Let me tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They remodeled the bath by my pool. They converted a tub into a shower. The result is amazing. Bathfitter offers all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, and durable with no demo or mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement, plus a lifetime guarantee. Right now, you get no money down, no payments, or interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
The Fox Nation Patriot Awards returns for a new year.
Are you ready to get the show started?
Join host Sean Hannity and special guests and be part of the celebration live in New York. Tickets are available now. Go to foxnation.com/Patriot Awards.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recover from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro. Like it never even happened.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now, ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's hear from Aaron Boone, because when on that, first of all, I don't understand how they call some of these plays, because it looked like it was catcher's interference. No?
Yeah. But he ends up losing. I mean,
he lost it. Then they're out of challenges. Then they play at second base. They can't challenge later in the game. But he lost his mind over that.
Would you?
Yeah. I don't understand when they're going to overturn stuff and when they're not. Therein lies the problem.
I thought it was pretty clear that it was catcher's interference.
Yeah, and so did the announcers. They were kind of stunned.
Right, but forget the call. Like the idea now that you have the rest of the game with no challenges is a problem.
Well, you saw it. It cost them.
It's the elimination game. I got no challenges left. In a call that, we're all saying is the wrong call.
Now, I will say this. The first one, the hit by pitch, clearly hit him. You heard it.
Yeah.
You heard it hit him, and you saw it move. Now, when you saw it on the slow motion after, it didn't look like it hit him, but the umpires heard it. So I thought that was a bad challenge. The next challenge, I thought was a good challenge, and you still didn't win it.
And now you have no challenge.
Right.
Great. It's just what you want.
But it's not like the NFL where if you challenge twice and you're right once and wrong once, you don't have any more. You get 2 to be wrong with, and then you're out, right?
Right. But I think, if he gets that challenge,
then they continue to have one challenge the rest of the game. Yeah,
correct.
Here is Aaron Boone on keeping the season alive.
Obviously, awesome. Continue to keep your nose down and compete when it's not looking great, and just a lot of really good quality at bats to work our way back into it. Thought some important plays in the field, and the bullpen just piecing it together so well, I think, without really overtaxing anyone too, which obviously is big going into another game tomorrow.
Yeah. And tonight you have Schlittler, who, so far in this postseason, Fried was good his first time out, but kind of, soiled himself in his second time out. Schlittler's been, I guess, most consistent. It's weird. It's only one start, but your best pitcher in the postseason so far.
Right. He was dominant. Fried was great too
in game one, but then in this series he was awful.
Yeah, but it's the same thing though, right? Fried was great against the Red Sox.
Right.
Stunk against the Blue Jays.
He really was bad in this series.
But the most dominant of those, of the 3 that we've seen so far was Schlittler. So hopefully that carries over into tonight.
You're rooting for the Yankees tonight? You want to see a Game 5?
Yeah, I'd love to see a Game 5. I want to keep talking baseball.
So you want the Yankees to win the series?
Are you guaranteeing me that they don't win the World Series?
I can't guarantee anything.
Well, then no. Then I can't sit here and tell you that I want them to beat the Blue Jays.
How could I can you make that
I do
guarantee?
hate Canada. You do hate Canada.
No,
but you make guarantees all the time. You told RJ you would guarantee a Yankees win if his team lost.
Well, I was playing the hypothetical game.
So why can't we play the hypothetical game?
Well, okay. If I were to guarantee you they lose to the Dodgers again in the World Series, you would root for the Yankees to win this series?
Yes.
Okay.
In the next series.
But if I can't make that guarantee, you want them out?
Yeah, I don't want them. Can you imagine what we're going to have to deal with if they win the World Series?
No, it would be absolutely awful.
After we don't make the playoffs?
It would be awful.
Terrible.
It would be awful. So you see this guy, Scott West Orange, on my screen?
I see it, yep.
So it says he's been great in the playoffs? Scott's been great in the playoffs?
Scott's been really good.
RJ, what do we mean here with Scott on line 4? Scott's been great in the playoffs?
No, Aaron Judge.
Oh, is that me?
No,
He's overheating.
Listen, I understand where you would wonder who he is, but for you to be led to think that he is Scott is interesting.
How could he not?
Well, right.
Can I ask without being a bad guy?
He is him.
RJ, have you lost sleep?
Oh.
No, I'm trying not to be a bad guy.
Did you take a shot at RJ?
It's possible that RJ's lost sleep.
RJ was up till midnight last night and woke up at 3 this morning.
Well, you were talking about Aaron Judge when I screened it.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
You know what? This sounds like a massive excuse to me.
Huge excuse.
It says Scott West Orange. He's been great in the playoffs.
Yeah. It says Yankees.
Well, he wants to talk Yankees. They all say Yankees, just so I know what the topic is. And then it said he's been great in the playoffs. So,
well-known Yankees, Scott and West Orange. Yes.
Scott. Yeah.
It's from 28 minutes ago, so I think context clues probably could lead you to believe that Scott wasn't talking about himself.
I'll be honest.
Maybe he thinks that Tim Hill was great.
I was confident you weren't referring to Scott, who's been great in the postseason.
Okay.
But I had no idea who has been great in the postseason.
Okay, but you could have had a guess that it was Judge.
Why guess, though?
Why
play that game?
How could I have had that guess?
More than a guess. I think context clues.
Maybe he was talking about Schlittler.
Yeah.
Has been great in the playoffs.
Been great.
He's had one game.
So
the playoffs.
It was great in that one. How good was he in that one game, right?
Right.
It's fantastic.
Oh, all right. Maybe that's what Scott's talking about.
Record-breaking.
Maybe
fantastic.
Bednar. Maybe, Bednar comes in 5 outs last night. You know what? He's been great in the playoffs.
Vlad Jr., great.
Yeah. How do I know who he's talking about?
You know who's not been great? I'll tell you right now. John, not great.
John's takes are so childlike.
This game's going to go till mid. Thanks, John.
Yeah. But not only that.
You sleep in.
With Judge as the tying run, he goes, guys, this game's not over.
It's not over yet.
Right. I was like, yeah, we know. And then in a 6-run deficit the other night, he's like, guys, this game's not over. I was like, no, John, this game is over.
Yeah. I think he just wants to have conversation.
I think he needs friends.
Well, I think we are his friends.
I think
he wants to engage his friends.
I'll be honest with you right now. I don't know that outside of, I think the station, us, Barton Carlin, Michael K, DHR, I don't know that John has a long list of friends.
His dad clearly doesn't like him.
Well, I think that's by design.
What do you mean?
I think John keeps the tree very pruned on purpose.
Why would anyone not have friends?
I don't. I think he has
I think there's
friends.
a lot of people that believe that you just have you don't need a bunch of acquaintances. You have a nice tight circle of friends.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever heard about John talking about a friend?
But I think that's on purpose.
I think that's how he does it.
He keeps a tight circle.
John's belief is he has enough friends. He doesn't need more.
Can I tell you
plenty of kids?
A theory that I think he could speak on if he wants to or not. If we all didn't exist together under this roof, John punts on probably all of us.
100%.
I think the only one that would have
Maybe
a chance to make it through is me.
You, yeah.
But I'm not sure that I make it to the other side.
Like me and Ray gone the instant.
Well, we will never talk to him again.
I think that's accurate.
Like I even laid out to him one time. I go, what if, we played fantasy football? What if we reach out? He goes, why would we play fantasy football together? I mean, we no longer have a connection. I think it would disintegrate quick. You'd have a chance.
Yeah, but we still probably over time would.
But we still have people in the fantasy football league that don't.
Well,
there's people in the fantasy football league haven't worked here in a decade.
Right. Those people are making the effort to keep the bridge intact. Rick would have a chance just by geography. Me and Ray.
No, how would I? They were on Long Island.
now.
No, they were on Long Island and didn't invite me to dinner.
Me and Ray, no shot. Dave, maybe.
Here's the problem with John, is that his friend circle strictly has to be male because, in his opinion, any woman can't control themselves around him, so he can't have women friends.
Well, he also punted on. He had
He can't. Yeah, I know. Be very careful.
Yeah, he had a tight group of friends. And has told me before, he goes, I just think our lives have gone in different directions, and sometimes you just got to move on. I think that's how he operates.
Okay.
Very cut and dry.
All right. Let's go to Scott. He's been great in the postseason. Scott, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Bad guy.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How are
What's
you?
going on, Scott? You've been great in the postseason.
Thank you for all you do in the postseason, Scott.
Well, we did win our softball championship over the summer in the 50
Attaboy.
Oh, RJ, is that what you meant? His softball championship over the summer, he was great? Is that what you're talking about?
I meant that too, yeah.
There you go. Scott, now it all makes sense. Scott, what do you have?
Hey, before I get to my Judge point, I won some money on the Yankees last night. I knew they were going to win, and I took Judge. I kept betting total bases and hits last night. Cashed in for about a couple $100. Going to roll it over tonight.
Nice. Good for you.
All right. Secondly, like Rick started off, this morning, outside of that one at bat with Judge striking out with bases loaded, he's been fantastic. The team was failing him. This was his playoff season. Now, he had to come out last night, and he did, at home, and I was very confident with that. But Shohei Ohtani's 0 for 7 with 5 strikeouts, and yes, the Dodgers are winning, but no one's even boo-hooing about that, and I haven't heard one word about Shohei. Judge is having the most amazing. If you saw the stats they put up before last night.
I think he's hitting 500 now in the postseason.
Yeah.
The team was letting him down in the first couple games, not him. But he's just amazing. I'm going with him. I'm riding him again tonight. He's going to be fantastic.
Right, but that's I couldn't agree with you more, but that's the beauty of winning. Right? When you win, no one's talking about, Shohei not doing what Shohei needs to be doing because they're winning. And for the Yankees fan, the Dodgers won a championship last year.
Right.
And then
the Dodgers haven't lost a game in this postseason.
Not only did they win a championship, they beat you and mocked you on the way out. Right? So,
and all off season.
It's a tough place to be when you put yourself at the level that Aaron Judge has kind of elevated himself to, where you're playing a team sport and the one that gets the blame is just the one player.
When you are that level of greatness, that's the expectation.
I know, but
it is unfair.
It's kind of gone too far now.
Especially in baseball. Like if LeBron...
Well, but even football, man. Like even football with the quarterback stuff. Like we want to sit here and harp on this guy hasn't beaten this guy lost in this game. And it's like, well, if in your last possession you get the ball, march down the field, score a touchdown, and you have the lead, and then you let
Right.
Patrick
The
Mahomes
defense lets it
in
up.
13 seconds. Come on, like who's
Is that on Josh Allen?
Yeah, right. But Josh Allen pays the price for that.
But that's what we do. Or you're Lamar. You come down. You almost tie the game up. You run a 2-point conversion. The tight end drops it. That's on you. Goes on your record.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I feel like
I feel like we do that as well.
Team sport has kind of gone too far. At some point, it's like, okay, like let's take a step back here. This is a team sport. This isn't one guy doing it all by himself.
Pressure on Jays tonight or Yankees tonight?
Well, I mean, the pressure's still on the Yankees.
All right. Jazz Chisholm was asked, is the pressure on the Jays to close this out tonight?
No, the pressure's on the other team because we're going to come out and be our best. You know, we're always trying to win the game, and we're going to try and find ways to win the game. We're in New York. You know, the fans bring the energy, and we just take it and we go with it.
I don't understand how the pressure's on Toronto tonight because if Toronto loses, they have another game to play. If
I think he was just talking.
Over.
I listened to that whole interview after the game. He was just talking.
It didn't really make much sense.
No, it didn't make much sense.
By the way,
a lot of words.
People were crushing him for that yawning. It clearly, like, there was maybe congestion in the ear or something because you saw him holding his ear while he was yawning. That's what I honestly thought. People were crushing him on social media.
Well, but it's at what point of the game is that, though?
But so what?
Well, I know, but if your team is losing, you're on the verge of being swept. Like, the last thing you want to see is someone that's yawning. I mean, he's tired, but it's.
But I don't think it's like disinterest.
Well, I know, but I think that there are plenty.
How about if his Eustachian tube was clogged up?
Yeah,
and he tries to unclog it.
Okay, it's like when you watch Trent Grisham go catch a fly ball. Like, that's just how he does it.
That's
You've
how
seen
he does
him long
it.
enough now. It doesn't mean he's not trying to catch it. That's the way he plays, and it drives you crazy when he doesn't make a play.
Yes.
Like, you need to try harder. Well, this is me trying. I just do it differently than other people. So much smoother.
Did you have a problem with the yawn?
No, I don't have a problem with the yawn. I've probably done worse during games than just yawn.
But you do it behind a mask.
I did do it behind a mask.
Yeah.
Did a lot of singing behind the mask.
You sang?
Yeah.
Like show tunes? What'd you sing?
In the Jungle. I like In the Jungle.
Really?
Yeah, I would sing that, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Calm me down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So like guy walking on a breakaway and you're thinking,
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
It was a lot.
Boing.
It's free time, you know? It puck's down the other end. What am I doing?
Right.
I got to keep
Did
my
you turn
mind
it around
on.
that quick?
No, this has happened before.
I think I've told you this before when we were saying it, yeah.
This is his story.
In
the jungle.
Was that just for now? I haven't done it before, have I?
That was from the same instance, yeah.
Oh, how about that? Who remembers?
In the jungle.
Why do you sound like that?
Something's wrong. Yeah.
Something's wrong.
I don't know. Other than that, I don't have an answer. All right, let's break. We'll come back. You know where we're going. Buster Olney 7:35. Stump Rothenberg 7:45 or 50 around there. And rest of the day, lot of Yankees. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
FanDuel is getting you ready for kickoff with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet. Bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet. Bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. Visit FanDuel.com/Peter to download the FanDuel app today and get started. 21 and over in Fisley, Present, New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this rainy Wednesday. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hey, looking good with your DiPietro and Rothenberg hats this morning. Checking you out on YouTube. Guys, let's see what's happening. I got to check out this accident here on the Bruckner westbound at the Hunts Point Drawbridge. It's an accident in the right lane. Troubles right now on 78 eastbound at 287. Accident involving a truck inbound George Washington Bridge 40, Lincoln 20, Holland 25. Alternate side suspended. Metered rules in effect. Sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
We are moving now.
Electric bikes are everywhere. They are quiet and very fast. Teens ride them on the roads, in bike lanes, but also in places they should not be, like sidewalks and parks.
Look out!
When you ride, wear a helmet. Don't speed. Watch out for pedestrians and cars. New York State and your community have specific rules for electric bikes. Follow them. Go to trafficsafety.ny.gov for more info. A message brought to you by the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please pay responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Getting the right mattress helps you sleep at night. Getting the right price helps you sleep even better. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step fitting process to make sure your new bed fits you perfectly. The right fit, the right price, plus free delivery. It's what they do, only at PC Richard & Son. Free delivery on mattresses $199 and up. Excludes Manhattan. See stores for details.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed. From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The 1-out 0-2 pitch from Varland to Judge.
Boy, you're a Yankees fan. It was over. Now it's not.
Swings and sends one down the line and left. That is off the pole.
They erupted when we tied it up.
It was best player in the game type performance.
Just trying to do my job.
The Yankees rally from 6-1 down, get a massive performance from the captain Aaron Judge to force a game 4.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
We need another one tomorrow. We'll enjoy this for 10 minutes and get ready for tomorrow.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Yankee fans, you got to feel like $1 million this morning, right?
I'm telling you right now,
Mm-hmm.
if Aaron Judge gets up in a big spot tonight and doesn't come through, and we take phone calls on Thursday, crushing Aaron Judge, I'm walking out.
Well, first of all, you're not walking out.
I'll walk out.
The second of
I mean,
all,
I won't walk out. I've done it before.
Let me think about this. So Yankees 4-4, 8th inning. They'd have to wind up losing the game,
Correct.
Right? And he strikes out. I don't think he'll get crushed. But you know what? To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure.
No, I'm.
It almost
closer to
feels
100%
like
sure
the
that he will
Yankees
get crushed.
fan expects like a foul shot. Like if Steph Curry misses a foul shot, that's a shock. It shouldn't be a shock when a guy makes out in the postseason or the regular season.
Right, just baseball.
Right.
I mean, the guy's hitting 500 right now.
Right.
In the postseason.
He's been unbelievable.
He's on base almost 60%
now,
of the time.
I understand why people were speaking negatively about what he done this postseason because the one massive at-bat he had, he failed at.
It was a bad at-bat.
It was, okay, it was a brutal at-bat in a massive spot. He doubles in 3 there, and now the Yankees take the lead. You don't know how that game is going to go. You could win that game.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. But, I mean, again, it's baseball. What makes it bad,
I agree.
in my opinion, and the reason why I felt okay criticizing him was because it's a bad at-bat for him. Like, if you know it, I know it, everyone watching on TV knows it. I'm sure, guys sitting there watching the game in the dugout see the ball out of Gossman's hands. It's a ball, and he swings at it. It's like, it's a bad at-bat for the batting champion.
It's a bad at-bat, but it's one bad at-bat. You're bound to have them. The problem is he has not been great in the postseason recently, right? Not this year. Before this year, he's not been great in the postseason, and the expectation
I know we say that.
is...
Let me ask you a question. I know we say that, but, okay, that's an elimination game. Now, tonight will be 4 straight elimination games at Yankee Stadium.
4 straight at Yankee Stadium.
Can you
correct.
guess who has the most home runs in elimination games?
Judge. I think he's tied.
Yeah, with David Ortiz.
Yeah.
So, to sit here and say that he's been awful in the postseason.
I didn't say awful.
No, but I'm not saying you say it, but people in general. Like Aaron Judge. No, Aaron Judge hasn't been Aaron Judge in the postseason.
Until he wins a World Series, a championship.
No, I know.
He's not going to get the credit that he deserves.
But I think that we get to a point where the bar is so high.
I agree.
It's a short sample size that Aaron Judge needs to be the MVP version every second of every series.
There are unfair expectations. There are very unfair expectations put on him. I couldn't agree with you more.
I mean, what you do over 162. Like, there are plenty of times where Aaron Judge during the course of a season will go into an extended period of time where he's not very good. There's a chance that could happen in the postseason, where it's just, matchups, whatever it is. He goes, it's a 5-game series, and you lose in 4. He's got 4 games where he's not great.
But wouldn't you say of any fan base here in New York, the Yankee fans are probably the most unrealistic?
Right. The Yankee fan base feels like they don't like their team, is what it feels like.
Oftentimes, I think they don't.
Which is amazing.
If they don't win, they're not happy. I think it's that simple. If we're supposed to win, it's our God-given right, and if we don't win, we're not happy. And you're going to hear about it. Whether you're Fried or Rodon or Boone or Judge, doesn't matter.
Right, but you're in the playoffs every single year. You won 94
not
games.
Enough.
Like,
not
if
enough
anyone
for
should
them.
hate their team, it's the Mets fans should hate their team.
I hate this team. I can't stand the Mets right now.
Yeah, but we hate our team for, we're justifiable in why we hate our team.
I hate the Giants. The Giants stink every year. It makes sense.
Yeah, I hate the Jets.
The only thing I'll say on the flip side is Steelers. Steelers are our postseason team every year, and they want to run Mike Tomlin out of town. So when you are good but not great, sometimes, fans can't handle that.
The Yankees are in the World Series. The Yankees win playoff series. It's because the Steelers haven't won a playoff game.
Right.
That's the difference.
The Yankees have different expectations than everybody. They do.
But they're so quick. This guy stinks. I hate this guy. Get rid of Boone. Cashman sucks. It's like, you know how hard it is? And I'm not going to defend every move that Cashman makes because he doesn't make every move.
No.
But, when you do it for as long as he's done it, of course you're going to have moves that work and moves that don't work. But to have a sustainable winner the way that they've done is unheard of.
I would say 10% of, maybe I'm wrong, 10% of the Yankee fans hear that, like, you know what? He's right. They take a step back, look what we've done, and 90% say championship or bust.
Just think about it. Michael Kay gets jumped all the time, and he's like, if Brian Cashman got fired, I can promise you that he would have a job in 10 minutes.
And that's fine, but sometimes your shelf life with the specific organization is done.
No, but he gets jumped for that, though. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I would find it, I would love to live that life.
Oh, like people say, no, he wouldn't be hired by someone else?
It's like, guys, you understand that for a majority of owners in every sport, the idea that you're going to make the playoffs every single year.
Every year?
Every single year.
Right. Stinks is a silly thing to say.
We're locked into, this is how much money, we know exactly how much money we're going to make every year. We're going to have, this is how much we're going to pay, this is how much we're going to make, and then on top of that, we're going to get the extra of the postseason every single year. What a luxury that is for owners.
It's unbelievable.
Sign up for that in a second.
It's unbelievable. But, again, fan base doesn't care. Fan base wants their pound of flesh. And if you expect to win and you don't win, where's the blame going to go? Do you ever hear, boy, Dodgers are just better? No, this guy failed, that guy failed. That's the fan mentality.
But I think the real problem is why are the Dodgers better? right? Like why? Like we're the Yankees,
right?
Right. So I mean, it would be. I mean, I think we're getting to that point with the Mets when you have an owner that's willing or has the means to spend as much money as any owner. It's like, well, how come that team's better than us? Why have we not spent the money the right way?
Yeah.
And then you would point to the guy who's building the team, right? Like, well, okay.
They do have some
but
missteps.
But I also think that the Dodgers are willing or have the ability to spend
more money
than Hal wants to spend.
They have more money,
Yeah.
and they're willing to defer a lot of money. And the Dodgers, maybe the whole LA piece of it makes them a more attractive place to sign. Like Ohtani wanted to go to LA.
Well, Ohtani wanted to go to L.A. I think there's a lot of Japanese players that want to go to L.A. And I think it's also if you're going to defer $680 million, so I don't have to deal with the taxes. That's, I mean.
But look, I mean, Yamamoto, they have Ohtani, like
but that's the Japanese part of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you like in a apples to apples comparison where I'm not deferring almost all my money, do I want to go? Do I want to go to L.A. and pay all that state tax? No, I don't want to pay that crazy amount of tax. I mean, there are guys that Brad Marchand just talked about it the other day. The reason why it's so easy for guys to stay in Florida is because there's no state tax.
Right. But I don't think I need to go play for the Yankees. They're just different and more special. I don't know that exists anymore.
Well, and it's never going to change. But I said this to you a couple different times where we're doing like the first game of the season, Stanton's getting booed. Like, I know it makes you feel good in the moment, but last time I checked, if you're a Yankees fan, your whole intention is to have Stanton play as best as humanly possible so we win. You booing him does not make him play better.
But that's how the fan can, have their voice heard.
Right. But I also, like, I'm telling you as someone that played, it is counterproductive to what you're trying to accomplish in the first place.
I get it, but fans don't care.
Right. It's like, so, but I mean, the reason why you would want to go to the Yankees is because they give you the best opportunity to compete for a championship every year. But if I also now have the Dodgers who give me that exact same opportunity, but actually win championships, and I don't have to deal with this Yankees fan base and the media every single day for 162 games.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something you have to take into account too.
It's hard here.
Like, yeah.
It's hard here.
Because they want to make it hard here.
Well, whatever
have you ever taken a step back and been like, maybe this is hurting us, not helping us? Like, maybe it's like we're making this jersey so heavy that guys aren't performing up to their full potential.
I think it's a very tough. I think New York is a very tough place to play.
Maybe if we took our foot off the gas a little bit.
It's not our nature.
No, I know.
Not what we do.
Again, yeah, but we're sitting here wondering why New York sports stink.
Well, they don't do it in Philly. Philly, they crushed them. They're crushing them now. I saw a clip yesterday. Giving Saquon 6 carries is criminal. Criminal.
Oh, I had one in the second half.
Right.
I wonder if that's how much of that's still just preserving him though. Like
6 carries.
Well, but when you're not one of those teams, they get a 14-point lead, but you're not one of those teams that needs to really win these games.
Oh, 12, okay. 6?
Yeah.
6 is
one
jarring.
in the second half. I'm with you.
Almost why even play him?
Well, but it's
6.
Do you think part of it though is just trying to keep everybody happy?
No.
Like
I think it got away from them.
But I think there's part of that though.
Maybe, but I don't.
Well, like
one carry in the second half.
No, I'm with you. That's crazy. But I'm just saying, like, if you have, Devontae Smith's upset this day, and then A.J. Brown's upset this day.
Yeah, it's a lot of egos you have to manage.
Well, but Saquon Barkley's not going to get upset. You know what I mean? So, like, you can handle him differently.
By the way, did you see yesterday he comes out again with talking about the Giants?
Oh, there's going to be a show on Thursday. Yeah, that's going to premieres on Thursday.
I mean, can he – listen, the Giants screwed it up. There's no doubt about it. Can he let it go?
Well, no, he's upset.
What is he upset about?
What you're hearing now is that they followed him around, so you're going to see it on Thursday.
But what is he upset about? He got paid. He went to Philly.
Oh.
He won a Super Bowl. I mean, what is he upset about? Enough.
Of course you wouldn't be upset?
No, not now.
I would be.
Still?
Yeah, I'd still be upset.
Come on.
Forever.
You just won a championship.
It doesn't matter.
If you won the Stanley Cup, you'd be like, man, I wish I was still there.
No, I would. I would want to. If my goal the entire time was to win a Stanley Cup with the Islanders, and then over a couple $1 million, we don't want you anymore, and I went somewhere else and won a Stanley Cup, yeah, I'd be happy that I won a Stanley Cup, but I'd still resent the fact that I wanted to win the Stanley Cup with you. Like, he wanted to be a one-jersey guy.
I get it, but he wasn't going to win a championship with the Giants.
No, but
he was never going to happen.
He was willing to like run the risk of not winning a championship to be a Giant for life.
It seems silly to me. You won a title, and you're considered one
Yeah,
of the
I
great Eagles of
I don't
all
know how
time.
you can't like you're like one of the most spiteful people I know. I don't know how you wouldn't like. You can't understand why
You look
he
at me
would,
as spiteful?
like why he would be vindictive, like why he wouldn't be resentful to that.
It just feels like he's in such a great
Yeah,
situation.
but you treated him like garbage. Like you couldn't have asked for a
better teammate, a better guy.
teammate,
I agree with that.
And you just like you threw that all aside. If John Mara wanted to get it done, John Mara could have got it done.
He could have.
Right. So I would feel a way
this
about
is the
it.
one time where he trusted the brass and said, "You guys."
Right, but
make
you
this
tell me
decision.
like you told me all these different things. Buy into this, buy into that. And I did all of those things, and then over a couple $1 million, you just cast me aside. Yeah, I'm going to stick it to you every chance I get.
All right. I can't believe he continues to do this.
Well, it's going to get worse on Thursday.
Years later.
It's going to get worse on Thursday.
What's going to make it worse?
You have to watch it.
Really?
And then watch them kill you.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think you could have caught this game at a worse time.
No. Saquon 6 carries. They blow a 17-3 lead, and now they're on national television.
Right. Your secondary has been great.
That stinks. It's been great. Let's go to quickly go to Paul in Marlboro. Paul, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys, let me tell you, it was absolutely crazy. I was at the Ranger game last night, season opener, of course. And at some point, there's a weird buzzing going on.
Offensive explosion for you guys last night.
All day?
What?
All day?
What?
Is this what we're going to do? Ray, make note of this. All right? That he's going to do this when the Rangers are
Second
bad.
time.
That's right.
Explosion.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, but the crowd behind me, I'm hearing something happening. You're hearing a buzz in the arena. I'm literally getting nervous. I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened? And I've been getting texts about the Yankees game. And suddenly I see there's this group of fans high-fiving each other, and the Rangers hadn't done anything. And then you realize why people are celebrating. I'm like, oh, we were down 6-3.
Well, how are you not paying attention to the Yankees game to begin with? What are you waiting?
Why? Can I ask you a question? Why would you even go to the Rangers game last night?
It's the season opener. I go to every season opener for like the past 15 years.
Right, that's great. My question to you is, Paul, how if you're a huge Yankees fan?
Yes.
How are you not checking in on your phone as the Rangers game is going on? Like you need to hear a buzz
I
from
was.
people.
And when I last checked, it was 6-3.
Right, but why are you not watching the game on your phone?
Or following
I wasn't at first. Then I did put the app back on after they tied it up. I saw the great play. I saw the Chisholm home run. I was trying to focus in on the Rangers mostly.
So what did you hear? You heard this buzz and then you realized that they tied it up.
Yeah, and
nice.
I realized they tied up, and then a buddy of mine texted me, was like, oh, my God, dude. And then I realized, oh, it's Judge who tied it up.
Yep.
Then you see the play, and it's amazing. And then, of course, the Rangers put it on the screen a few minutes later.
That's nice.
What do you do when you hear a buzz in the bedroom? Just let Cherry just...
Well, like, what do you actually think is wrong with you?
Just...
I mean, no, really.
Just give her time.
Like, what do you think is wrong with you? Well, you can joke all you want this weekend.
Long list. Yeah? Stud?
Unbelievable.
Look at you.
Unbelievable.
That's why she keeps you around. 'Cause Alex would have you out of the house. I think she probably fights for you.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think she goes to bat for me?
I think there probably are like some quiet times when you're not around that Alex is like, do we need him?
He says it to me.
Mom, can we make a move?
He's like, what do you really provide for us?
Can we make a move? Like he's hogging the TVs. Like we don't. What does he do?
Yeah, he loves to play Xbox. He's like, Dad always puts his stuff on the main TV. I don't like that.
Yeah, we don't need him.
Yeah. No, it's a very
I
fair
can find
point.
a ride. He doesn't need to drive me anymore.
You know what Alex loves to do? Take a shower in his bathroom. He loves it. He can't get enough of it.
Oh, see, I wanted to ask you I wanted to set you up for the read.
Oh, why don't you go? Go
I
ahead.
wanted to get creative.
Go ahead. Set me
I
up.
can't now. You just set yourself up.
Well, you could set me up. It's easier for me to set myself up. I didn't realize.
No, I know.
How would I know you wanted to set me up?
Because I probably should have told you that. That's fine. I mean, that's a great setup.
But he's got the great shower,
Well, 'cause
totally redone.
When he gets home from lacrosse, I'm sure there's times where he's like, you know what I need right now?
But here's the thing about
Beautiful
this
shower.
kid. He takes the hottest shower you could ever imagine.
It's nice.
It's not. It can't be healthy.
It's probably not great for your skin.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Probably feels terrific.
So I want to tell you about Alex's shower.
Oh, yeah.
And it was all done by my friends at Bathfitter. They converted Alex's bathtub to a shower, did an amazing job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. One day, that's it.
So tight.
Easy to clean, so tight. No demo, no mess, lower cost than a standard replacement. And how long is the guarantee? Lifetime.
Forever.
That's it. Lifetime. So, no interest, no money down, When do you start paying this baby off? Interest? 2027.
Can you call Bath Fitter for me? I like the sound of this.
It's unbeliable.
I could use a new shower.
All right. Yeah. I'll make a call. I know the people over there.
Nice.
They're really terrific. So here's what you do. Start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com because there's only one bath fitter. Are you being serious?
I'm being serious,
Because
yeah.
I'm not even exaggerating with you. And RJ can confirm this. I have a meeting with Bath Fitter today after the show.
We both have meetings today.
So if you want me to, in that meeting, bring you up.
I mean, listen, you've been doing Bath Fitter reads for it feels forever.
For years.
And you keep telling me how good it is. I mean, why would I not want
It's
to
great.
try it?
So we had the tub with the
I have
curtain.
the same thing, though.
And because Alex is such a disaster, this genius kid would put the curtain on the outside of the
water
tub.
would get everywhere.
So water was leaking from the ceiling. Bath Fitter, boom. They
Milo's
enclosed
bathroom
it.
has a tub, too.
Non-issue.
Yeah, Milo's, but he doesn't.
You'd love it.
Right, but he doesn't take a tub. I don't need a tub anymore.
Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk to you for Beth. I'm going to talk to Bath Fitter for you.
Thank
Is
you.
what I'm going to do. All right. So let's take a break. Come back.
I'm going to talk to you for Bath.
Yeah. I messed up. All right. We'll come back. We'll do more what we do. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
He's coming. Here he goes. Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is the Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. Jay Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new Parlay Zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino.
Download it.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. One free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy shots are bringing the flavor and energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for everyone. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce cup of coffee, but with zero sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Somewhat important baseball game tonight. Yankees face elimination once again. Game 4 at the stadium. First pitch, 7:08 p.m., which is great. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. 800-919-3776. Got an email. I want to find this from Nick Thompson.
Okay.
You guys sound so dumb. They haven't won a championship in 15 years, and they won't this year again. Last time they won a championship, I was 21 and having fun in life. Now I'm 37 with 3 kids, and I have back problems. They have a top payroll every year in a league where half the teams don't try to win. Making the playoffs isn't impressive like that. Only a team like the Mets can miss the playoffs like this. Rick sounds dumb, and then some nasty things, and then that's it.
Wait, so is that a Yankees critique or a Mets critique?
I think it's a Rick's dumb critique.
No. It's a, you guys sound dumb because the Yankees should not go this long without winning. This is what I take for this. Yankees fan, we stink. We, meaning Rick and I, because we're defending the Yankees getting in every year and never winning, where he's saying they should win. They should win. He's right. They should win. You shouldn't go 15 years, 16 years without winning a championship.
No, but I mean, I think you also have to take a step back and realize that it's, I mean, as much as you want to believe that it's easy to make the playoffs every year, I mean, there are things that happen during the course of a season that you can't control. Guys get hurt. I mean,
but it should be. In this day and age, you should go every year.
Yeah, but it's not, though.
Well, I mean, the Red Sox, for the right teams.
Yeah, but Red Sox spend money. They've bottomed out. The team never bottoms out.
They never bottom out.
No. I mean,
a bottom out year for the Yankees is 500.
Yeah, right. I mean, bottom out year for them was what, 82 and 80?
Yeah.
And it was like, this is unacceptable. Like, I mean,
right.
You can count on one hand how many times the Mets have made the playoffs in back-to-back seasons.
One hand? You wouldn't even need a full hand.
So it's like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but and they should have won a championship by now. But don't take for granted that you're in the postseason every single year.
But they do, and they always will. Because they're the Yankees, and the expectation is we're going to win a championship.
And maybe if I wasn't so dumb and I actually rooted for a team that put me in the position to be in the playoffs every single year, I could get frustrated with not winning a championship. Hopefully we're headed in that direction with the Knicks, where it's every year in the postseason, and I can get frustrated that we haven't won a championship yet. But
I think you get there. I think when you start, I
don't live that life.
You get in. At some point, the thought is, all right, when are we going to knock down the door?
Right, but I mean, if you keep getting in, right, you're going to give yourself a chance. I think you also need to recognize, though, or be realistic enough to realize that sometimes you're just not as good as the team that wins. You weren't as good as the Dodgers were last year.
No. And I don't think you're as good as the Dodgers this year either.
Probably not. Now, whose fault is that?
I mean, that's the Dodgers and that's the Yankees.
Right. So, I mean, Aaron Boone wants to say this is the best team that he's had. Okay.
Best team that he's had. They were this far from being swept out of the postseason last night.
Okay, but that's what he said, though. This is not. He didn't say it like as they're losing.
I
This is what he
understand.
said before the playoffs started. This is the best team that he's had.
I don't think I agree with that, but that's fine.
Okay, in his mind, this is the best team that he's had. Got the versatility. He's got the bench. He likes his team a lot.
Fine.
Right, but you just told me his team's not as good as the Dodgers team.
They're not.
Okay, so should they win? No.
But they should. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought they should have won this series.
Well,
Maybe they will. Maybe they will.
They still could win the series.
Maybe they will.
Who's been the better team this year?
Toronto.
Right. There's a reason why Game 5 is going to be played in Toronto, because Toronto was the better team. You had every opportunity to win the division.
Yeah, you sure did. One more win, you would have
Right.
won the division. So the poll on YouTube right now is Jays in 4, Jays in 5, Yankees in 5. Where would you go?
Well, I think just with the lack of success for the Yankees in Toronto, I think you would have to go
Jays in 5.
Smart money would be Jays in 5.
So you think Yankees win tonight, get to Friday in Toronto, maybe they have a little pitching advantage. Frida's not been good there, and you would take Toronto.
He's been bad.
Right.
I'll say not good. He's
Right.
been really bad.
Really, really bad. So you are,
and they're locked and loaded.
Ray agreed. You would go Jays in 5 right now?
Yeah, that seems like the most logical solution. Again, can't win in Toronto. Can't win there.
RJ?
I can see you taking 5.
Also agree?
Yeah, it's hard to make a case. I want to believe it as a fan, but if I'm looking at it, it's also hard to make a case for Toronto winning tonight.
I agree.
It's hard to see it.
Why don't you do this?
Take that jacket off.
Why don't you
get comfortable?
Why don't you?
You're
bet
on one today.
Copious amounts of money tonight. Like really make.
Don't
this
do that
ex-
again. Don't do that again.
Really make it exciting.
I don't like when you do this.
I just saw a guy on the street. So why are you on the street? He said, because I bet all my money on the Ravens.
Really?
He said to me.
He's still recovering.
Had a beautiful tarp set up, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Rainproof.
That's nice.
But, Louis Varland gave up those homers yesterday. The Yankees, if they figured one thing out, because if
Is it Louis?
I'm going Louis.
Because I've heard Lewis.
I'm going Louis.
Okay.
When you own them the way the Yankees own them right now, you call them whatever you want.
All right.
Well, the last 9 innings against Toronto relievers,
They
going
scored
back,
13 runs, I think.
That's right. So if they figured anything out, they figured out the bullpen.
It seems so. In fact, I have a soundbite from the great Tim Kirkchin.
Jays, by the way, were undefeated.
Oh, you go ahead.
Jays, by the way, were undefeated when leading by 5 or more runs.
Somebody
39-0. Who
Wow.
looked at the
Look at
rundown?
you. Look at you.
Yeah.
It's the hat.
It is the hat.
I'm Rick.
I like it. You put the hat on, you become Rick.
I think
That's
he
right.
looks good with the hat on.
You look great.
Thank you.
It's a nice hat on you.
It looks nice.
I got the big conduit hats dropping soon.
Really?
Yes.
You
Also,
know-
we should decide. You guys got to tell me what color of these hats you want next.
When is the
Close.
merch
I'm
going to be
close.
available?
Close.
I get emails about this.
I know,
Oh,
close.
I want stuff. I want to buy
Close.
stuff. I want stuff
Close.
by the end of the year.
We're LLC'd. Yeah, we're going.
So
Yeah.
we're close.
Yes.
Okay.
This was not an easy undertaking.
Okay. Can I play the Tim Kirkchin, or do you want
If you'd like to.
run through me again?
Well, I may now run through, over, under,
Okay.
whatever you want.
Great. Here's Tim Kirkchin, ESPN Radio, saying Yankees have figured out the Toronto pen.
The disadvantage is that the Yankees have seen the entire Toronto bullpen now in these 3 games. And even though it's a very good bullpen, the Yankees have hit that bullpen around pretty well, especially in the last 2 games. So once you've seen a reliever a few times, it makes it a little easier the next time you see him.
All right. So that's the advantage the Yankees have. And you have a real starter for the Yankees.
Well,
on
as
the
much
mound
as you
tonight.
wanted to disagree with Derek Jeter and John Smoltz, because they don't know much.
I didn't say that.
That's what they were talking about. Is you got a chance to see the bullpen, had success against the bullpen, and the more you see those guys.
But that's not what you told me. You
But that
told
was the
me
momentum
you
they
told
were
me they
talking
had
about.
momentum.
Right, they offensive momentum.
I don't think they had offensive momentum.
You know what it is with the hat? Dave looks like a manager, and I think now he has his own opinions.
As opposed
Yeah.
to normally
Listen,
when I don't have opinions?
Listen, Jeter.
RJ, you think it carried over game 2 to game 3 in the Yankees offense?
It didn't carry over for one guy. Carlos Rodon, not great.
Not talking about pitching. The Yankees offense. You think scoring all those runs at the end of game 2 buoyed them to explode last night?
I think it played a part.
Okay.
Well, listen, they got those runs off the bullpen, right? And what were we just talking about? Figuring out some of those arms that they saw last night again. So maybe it provided something.
Listen, Jeter and Smoltz can be wrong.
No.
They're not
I don't-
perfect.
Right, but I don't know if I would say that
Jeter
Jeter
didn't
and
hit
Smoltz
1,000.
would be wrong about postseason baseball, maybe.
You look like you should be hanging over the railing, spitting sunflower seeds,
Yeah.
about ready to call on the lefty.
And when you get real upset, I want you to crawl around on the ground and pretend like the Rothenberg
Throw
is a
grenades.
grenade.
All right, let's do this. Let's take a break. Come back. Buster Olney.
Oh.
We didn't talk to him yesterday. I missed him.
He was traveling.
I know. He's back now. We'll talk to him, and then we'll talk to him tomorrow as well. It's DNR, and then, of course, Stump Rothenberg right after Buster. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Diana Florence knows how to keep our communities safe. In 25 years as Manhattan Assistant DA, Diana successfully prosecuted street crime, corruption, and fraud, using smart solutions to increase safety in our neighborhoods. Now, a radical agenda has put us all at risk. On November 4th, vote for the independent Democrat that will protect us, not criminals. Elect Diana Florence, Manhattan District Attorney. Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York, not expressly authorized or requested by any candidate or by any candidate's political committee or any of its agents.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Progressive knows there's so many great things about being a sports fan. Like scoring the company box seats. How great is that? Trick plays that actually work. Prevent defense when your team is winning by a lot. And even more preventative prevent defense as they're hanging on by a thread. And of course, saving money when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's pretty great. Just like trick plays that actually work.
Yeah, but how often does that happen?
Complaining about sports. Not so great. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I tell you, yesterday it didn't feel the same. And I was wondering as I'm walking around last night, what did I miss yesterday? And then it dawned on me, Buster. We didn't have Buster, and I felt it all day long.
How could you not?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, every morning, 7:30.
I know.
7:35, you get Buster Olney.
I know. And yesterday we didn't have it. I missed you terribly. Thank God you're back. Good morning, Buster Olney.
Hey, good morning, guys.
So I thought there was going to be more there. I thought you were going to say good morning, guys, and say I missed you as well.
No, I just got the feeling you were like, you expressed your feelings. I said good morning, and I thought for sure you were like, okay, let's get on. We got stuff to talk about.
We do have stuff to talk about.
Buster,
Right.
I don't know if you know this, but Dave is like emotionally very needy.
Very needy.
So when he opens that up, he wants you to tell you, like, oh, I also miss you, Dave.
That's what I wanted.
My day was also incomplete without speaking to you.
Clearly, that's not the case because he has a life outside of this show. All right. So last night, I mean, what a comeback. I mean, Yankee Stadium was dead, and the home run from Judge changed everything. When he hit the home run, did you know the Yankees were going to win that baseball game?
No, because I've watched the Yankees all year. With their bullpen, and you just never know. But obviously, Devin Williams stepped up, and Bednar stepped up, and it does feel like that. Obviously, you know, in a short series like this, momentum can change so quickly, and it has. And now it's going to be up to Cam Schlittler to pick that up like a baton and to move it forward, and to do something close to what he did against the Boston Red Sox and neutralize the Toronto bats. Because Toronto's pitching staff is a mess for this game. They had to go so deep into the bullpen last night. They're going to be calling on, so many of the same guys, including Varland, who gave up that home run to Judge. He's getting the ball as a starter. There's no question between Yankee Stadium, the crowd, the momentum from last night, the pitching matchup for tonight. Yankees are going to definitely go into this game with, I think, with an advantage.
Buster, now Dave disagrees with the likes of Derek Jeter and John Smoltz.
I do, and I'll stand by it, Buster.
He puts no real what would you say? The word I'm looking for is
I don't think, and they do, and I think Rick does as well, and you'll probably take their side as well, is that I don't believe that there was any carryover offensively from what the Yankees did at the end of Game 2 to what they did in Game 3. Everyone else seems to disagree. I think it was just the Yankees got going. I don't think it's because they got going in Game 2.
So I did Baseball Tonight on Sunday and Monday with Hunter Pence, and we talked at length off camera about this, about, hey, what does that do for the flight? What does it do post-game? And he said, at least you don't, if they had lost, 12-0, 13-0 in Game 2 and sort of left Toronto with their tail between the legs, it would have been a different feeling than, hey, you know what? We were way down. We never quit. We came back. We scored some runs. Is that meaningful momentum? Is that momentum as meaningful as, say, Cam Schlittler throwing a great game tonight? No, but it was something. So I am siding up against you, Dave. This is not going well for me and you, Dave.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, how dare you take the word of someone like Derek Jeter or John Smoltz?
So I can't have my own opinion.
Well, no, but it's not even that it's like an opinion. Like, you got guys that were in that position. Like, if you had something that happened to you in radio and you're like, hey, I'm just letting you know that because I had a good show on Tuesday, it's going to carry over to Wednesday. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe that changes my opinion because you've done it before.
Okay, that's fine.
You're just
Go ahead.
hell-bent
Ask
on it.
Buster
That's
a
fine.
question.
You're so smart.
Ask him another question.
So, Buster, can we stop, please? I'm so sick of the Aaron Judge stinks in the postseason conversation. Can we stop that now after what he did last night?
No, it's going to continue, and you and I know this, that it will continue until the Yankees win a World Series with Aaron Judge. He has reached the Peyton Manning can't win a Super Bowl. Clayton Kershaw can't win a World Series. He's bad in the postseason. That will continue because, yes, last night, Yankee fans, and I saw a story he's written, this was his big postseason moment, and he put it all behind him. And I guess because I've covered the Yankees for so long that I laughed. I'm like, no. If he tonight went out and went hitless and struck out 4 times and left runners on base and they were eliminated, that conversation would continue. And it's not going to be conquered. He's not going to totally get over it and conquer that whole thing until they actually win a World Series, because that's the Yankee standard, right?
But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, or does it? Does it matter what he does, or does it matter if they win? Right. Like if they go to the World Series and he's hitting 500 and hammering the baseball all over the place and they lose, is that on Aaron Judge?
No, look, I agree with you. I'm just saying I've been around long enough to know. I mean, when you have the standard for the organization be if you don't win the World Series, you suck and it's a complete failure of a year, this is what you get. You get the conversation of Aaron Judge, especially with the way that he struggled, in parts of his career in the postseason. This is just going to hang on him until they actually win a World Series and he contributes to that. And who knows, maybe that's this year. I told you guys last week I thought that he was in a great place with his swing and mentally, that I thought he was going to kill it this October. He's hitting 500. He's doing great. But if he has a moment tonight like he had in Game 2 where he strikes out with the bases loaded and they are eliminated tonight, you're going to hear the same thing tomorrow. I promise you that.
Buster, so we all like the matchup tonight, right? They're going bullpen game. Cam Schlittler's on the mound. He was lights out last time we saw him pitch. So let's just assume that they win Game 4. Now we're headed back to Toronto for Game 5. Max Fried on the mound. He struggled in Toronto. There's been now talk about, hey, the way that Max Fried's pitched, he's got to struggle in Toronto because they know what he's throwing. Do you put any credence at all into Toronto doing something that's below board to know to have that kind of advantage? I don't want to say cheating, but I mean, is there something going on in Toronto? Have you heard anything about that?
I mean, through the years, there's always been conversation of, the guy, and you remember that at one point it was the guy in a yellow jacket giving signs, and there was speculation someone was up in one of the hotel suites with binoculars, and somehow that was being relayed. I mean, that has always been there as sort of like a Bigfoot Loch Ness Monster conspiracy. I think that what's going on is that you have a Blue Jay team that is really good at putting the ball in play and really good at identifying what opposing pitchers are doing and adapting and taking advantage of it. I agree. Max Fried, there's no question. It felt at times in his start like they knew exactly what he was throwing, and the Yankees have to figure that out. I don't think it's something – personally, I just don't believe that they're cheating. I think it's something the Yankees have to figure out with however Fried holds the ball in his glove, whatever it is. And I've heard Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is excellent at identifying those things. And I just want to say, about Cam Schlittler tonight, count the foul balls. That is going to be the biggest barometer early in the game. When he beat them back in July, he threw 90 pitches. They had 20 foul balls. Like, he was able to beat hitters in the strike zone with his stuff. He winds up going 5 innings, 2 runs. In the last start on September 5th, 24 foul balls among 66 pitches. And the Jays, the underrated part of the Jays is, man, they will put the ball in play. They'll fight in each at bat. They don't necessarily draw a lot of walks, but they will get their share of hits, and they will foul off a bunch of pitches. And if you're the Yankees tonight, and Cam Schlittler is finishing off these guys, with 3 pitch at bats, 4 pitch at bats, that's great. If they're extending their bats with foul balls, that is a real problem for the Yankees.
Schlittler was unbelievable last time out, all-time postseason performance for the Yankees. But, I've heard a lot of people he's going to do this again tonight, and he might be great, but this is a different animal, right? What Boston sends to the plate is far and away different from what Toronto sends up batter after batter, isn't it?
Totally agree with you. The Blue Jays lineup, it is highest on base percentage in baseball, the lowest strikeout rate in baseball by far. This is the calling card of their offense. And so that for me is the question. And I agree. Like, Cam, I think will absolutely handle the moment. If you talk to him, it just feels like this great blue collar kid who is able to channel his anger, his adrenaline in a good way. I don't think you're going to see a case, as we've seen with a lot of young pitchers, where they're spraying the ball all over the place because the moment is too big for them. That certainly was not the case against the Red Sox. I don't think it'd be a case tonight, which is why I think the whole question of how quickly can he resolve these at-bats against the Jays, that will tell the story of what happens tonight.
Buster Olney joins us here on the show. Buster, can I make the argument that the way the Yankees won last night is better than Carlos Rodon going out and pitching lights out and winning a close game?
100%. I agree with you, because especially with the way Yankee Stadium responds, it was neat to hear. Look, when I covered the Yankees as a beat writer back in the late 90s. You guys remember when there was a big home run, a big hit, David Justice 2000 playoffs, Joe Girardi's triple in 1996 World Series. You literally would see the outfield stand sway and shake. And so to hear Aaron Judge and others after the game last night talk about feeling the shaking within the stadium, that is a telltale sign. And there haven't necessarily been a lot of those in the new Yankee Stadium. So the Yankee fans, build off last night. I'm sure the offense is building off last night. Aaron Judge is building off last night because, the idea that he's not paying attention to that conversation, he sort of gave a clue that he was, because when he was asked about swinging at that pitch out of the zone last night, a foot and a quarter outside from the center of home plate, basically the highest velocity pitch anybody's ever hit in that part of the, where hitters stand in baseball history for a home run. And his response was after the game, hey, when I expanded the zone, people get mad at me for that, and yet here I am getting cheered. So he's aware of all that conversation. And so the fact that he can put that behind him, I think that can be only a good thing for the Yankees. And there's a lot of pressure on the shoulders of those Blue Jay pitchers.
Buster, did you find it curious that the Jays took a 6-1 lead last night and they decided to make a switch to add more offense and put Barger into the lineup? Like, I don't know that I've ever really heard of anything like that. Typically, teams will try to lock it down defensively. What was Schneider thinking in that moment?
Well, I was surprised. He was obviously looking to add on offensively, but I had the same reaction that you did last night. And it is interesting that when they structured their roster before this series, they planned on having this bullpen game, right? Rather than carry a starter like a Max Scherzer, like a Chris Bassett, a Jose Barrios. They could have conceivably, given his experience as a starter, they decided that they were going to go with a bullpen game. What they didn't anticipate was that in Game 3, the Yankees would beat up on their bullpen, force them to use so many relievers, especially after a 6-1 lead. And it does feel like tonight there's a chance that comes back to bite them, rather than having a veteran starter who's going to go out there and at the very least eat some innings.
Yeah, why though? I mean, it seems curious, no? I mean, at some point you figure you're going to have to use your bullpen, and the more you see these bullpen arms, the better off, you are as a hitter. I mean, a couple of the names you just mentioned, like having a veteran guy in this spot wouldn't be a better option than trying to just unload your bullpen in Game 4?
Right, exactly, especially someone like Matt. And I understand Scherzer, he didn't look right down the stretch. He's 40 years old. You wonder how long he would pitch, but that he'd be able to handle the moment. Man, it could get really ugly tonight if the Yankees beat up on this bullpen early.
What do you think, Buster? They get off to an early. Let's say Yankees get off to a great start. Schlittler looks good. You think that Schneider pulls the plug early on this and just gets himself ready for Game 5?
No, I don't think that, because he's going to have to use all of his relievers anyway. The question is, how much is he going to tax the best guys in his bullpen? Will at some point he just ask someone like Eric Lauer, hey, dude, can you go out and eat 4 innings for us? Can you eat 3 2/3 innings for us? Can you take a bulk so that we can set ourselves up better for Game 5?
So, Buster, we have a poll on our YouTube page right now. Jays in 4, Jays in 5, or Yankees in 5. Where would you vote right now?
Based on what we've seen so far in the series, especially with how the Jays got to Max Fried, I'd say Jays in 5.
So you still have confidence, even if they lose these 2 games at Yankee Stadium, they find a way to win Game 5 at home.
Yep. The Blue Jays are a tough team, and I want to see some evidence that Max Fried can beat the Jays hitters, who are relentless. And they have enough experience, I think, within that group that even if they get blown out tonight, going home to a place where the Yankees have lost 8 out of 9 games this year, going up against Max Fried, who they just beat up, they're going to have a lot of confidence. That all said, in Max Fried's history, in the 2021 World Series, he got hammered. I think it was in Game 2, and then came back later and pitched in the World Series and was terrific. And so maybe he's able to make the adjustments the next time he goes out.
Buster, do you have any idea what happened with the catcher's interference last night?
No. The question, and I think, and I did not follow up and text an umpire to get some clarification on that. I think what Joe Davis said, though, at one point, I think he made reference with, what was the effort was the hitter intending to hit the ball at the moment there was contact? But I had the same reaction that Aaron Boone did, and I'm not quite sure how they can make that call. Next time we talk, if that's tomorrow, if Dave will have me back on, I will get that answer for you.
Well, I mean, forget the call. Like you get the call wrong, but now all the Yankees have no challenges left.
Yeah.
Yep, I completely agree.
And what do you mean if I'll have you back on?
You were nasty with me.
I was not nasty. You're one of my favorite people. I'm still waiting to go out for our beautiful lunch that's going to happen at some point soon. No, not if I'll have you back on. I started the conversation by saying how much I missed you.
And you just sounded so disappointed when I didn't throw my arms from afar from Montana around you.
Buster, I have another question before we let you go. I could sit here and talk to you all day. I'd have you co-host the show with us if it's possible. One of the people on our show, I don't want to name names, but RJ Santillo thinks that there's a hill he wants to die on is the Dodgers aren't very good. What would you say to someone
I don't think he said that. I don't think that's fair. I don't think
that's what he insinuated.
He has been anti-Dodgers for quite some time this year. RJ, why do you? Yeah. I don't want to misrepresent. I don't think what he said is fair.
Not very good. I mean, let's just take everything out. Let's just make up.
I defended you.
You gave Buster the exact thing that happened was Dave offered me Dodgers of the field. That's how this started. Probably back in July, and I took the field then. I've taken the field now. You probably will take the Dodgers, and you can tell me I'm wrong.
So if you had asked me that question back in July, I would have taken the field because of the developing problems they were having with their bullpen, all the injuries they were suffering, the fact that they were running their relief corps into the ground. But based on what we've seen so far in the postseason, if you're still taking the field versus the Dodgers, you are insane. Like, the Dodgers right now look so good with the absolute sheer dominance of the guys they're running up their pitching staff. And now the experience of their everyday lineup manifesting, they are the clear favorite. And if you don't see that, man.
He just took a massive shot.
Massive shot. Well, he's also, Buster, just in fairness to RJ, he's also wearing like a Patagonia winter fleece jacket, and it's like 72 degrees out. So he may not be a sound mind right now.
Like, based on what
I've agreed with you from day one of the season.
Are at a different level. They are at a different level right now than everybody else. And maybe somebody can find a way to pull out a short series, but man, they look awesome.
Yeah, they are absolutely phenomenal.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, of course.
Buster, now say we win. Say we end up in a game 5.
We win.
Well, I wasn't going to say we end up in a game 5. I mean, Aaron Judge continues to do what Aaron Judge is doing now. He has his moment. He's hitting 500 right now, right? So, I mean, how do you think they handle Aaron Judge in a game 5?
I think they would pitch around him. Yeah. I mean, we saw last night for the first time that the Yankees kind of waved the white flag on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They always like, you know what, we're not dealing with this guy. And it feels like that's where we're headed with the Blue Jays at some point. Because, I mean, Cody Bellinger has been so good this year. And Carlos Stanton obviously has been a terrific postseason player, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. In the end, you're talking about a guy, Aaron Judge, who is on another planet. He's in a whole other stratosphere in terms of the damage that he could do. Like, nobody else can replicate the swing that he had last night, hit that ball, let alone hit a home run. Like, he's just a completely different animal as a player.
All right, Buster, can we let him go now?
No, I don't want to.
You have anything more?
Yeah, I have another question.
Oh, dear God.
Buster,
we're not going to have you on tomorrow. We're going to have you on all day throughout the day today.
We got the long segment here. Buster, you talk to players like every day. I mean, you just talked about, texting an umpire to get an answer for us. How do players around Major League Baseball feel about the amount of pressure there is playing for the Yankees? I feel like this is just like between us every day, fans every day. It's every game. It's like 162 games. It's every day breaking down everyone's mistakes. Is it something that, like, if the Dodgers give you an offer where it's, they're the best team in baseball, you don't have to deal with the pressure. Like, is it still like that enticing to play for the Yankees?
Yes.
It is.
No. I think there are players who love the idea of that kind of pressure, and they respond to it, and they welcome it. And then there are players who absolutely can't stand the idea, and they shrivel in front of it. And we've seen it, time after time after time, which is why, the Yankees, the Phillies, the Red Sox, the Mets, they all have the same conversation. How will the guy handle the market? It's a different conversation with the Dodgers. They don't worry about that. Like, they're not worried about when the Dodgers acquire a player, hey, how are they going to handle the beat writers who cover the team? That is a conversation in the Yankee organization. And in recent years, the best example of that was Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray, was the Friday night starter for Vanderbilt. He went to Oakland. He was a great ace. He pitched a huge postseason game going toe-to-toe with Justin Verlander. Everything in his background said that he would have been perfect for the Yankees. And he got to New York, and he couldn't wait to leave. And there are just some players where it's just not comfortable. And, given the success of the team, given the reputation of culture for the Yankees clubhouse, Judge's leadership, it is an attractive place. And at the same time, you have to pay a lot of money. Like the Yankees, a lot of times when they got CC Sabathia back when he signed, they offered $61 million more than any other team. CC basically didn't have a choice but to take the Yankees offer because the next closest offer was $100 million. But he would be the first to tell you he was wary of coming to New York. It's a thing.
So last one, and I won't let you go. I promise you, is equal money. Is the Dodgers a more attractive location for most players than the Yankees is right now?
Not necessarily. I think it is in terms of if you want to go and win. Look at Michael Conforto this year, right? He's looking for a place where he can go and have an opportunity for success, and so he jumps at that opportunity. They've had relievers, Kirby Yates, for example, recently had. The idea of going and playing for the Yankees, that's something they absolutely want. Quite frankly, a big factor for some players, and the only real downside, I think, for some players when they think about it, are the state taxes. That is a real consideration for some players. I think a lot of players just say, look, this is the place where I have the best chance to win a World Series. And you'd be insane not to think anything else right now, given the sheer dominance of the Dodgers.
All right, Buster, go. Save yourself, because otherwise we'll just keep peppering you with questions. We appreciate you. I've missed you. It was thrilling to have you on today. We'll talk tomorrow morning.
All right. I will. I'll work on my salutation overnight, and when I talk to you guys tomorrow.
I know you will. I appreciate you. He's the best. Thanks, Buster.
So sensitive.
I need a little.
I could tell. You need a little bit of.
I went on this whole. I missed him.
I know, but he's the guest.
The day felt empty. But
I love Buster so much that after he gets done paying for our lunch, I may also take him out to lunch.
You're going to do a second lunch?
On a separate occasion.
Oh. When is that lunch happening?
We don't know yet. It's a very busy schedule.
I understand that, but if it doesn't happen soon, when does it happen?
Listen, Buster has
It's not like Buster's in New York all the time.
Right, but he's been on top of this, though.
He wants to pay off the debt.
He's going to get it done.
Right.
Yeah. No question about that.
It does feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
It does. You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York.
Wow.
What?
You really are good.
I do the best I can with what I have. I don't have a lot.
No, I think
lay it on the line every day for you.
I completely disagree with that.
What do you mean?
I think you have a lot to offer. I think you look as good as you've ever looked.
Yep.
Probably wedding day.
Wedding day, I was really handsome.
Right, but you're just a younger man then.
You're a younger man, and that's the day you prepare for it. Right.
Like, you're in training for that. Now, you got.
It's happening.
You got light colored jeans that fit properly. You got a cool hat on.
Yeah.
It's just all going.
Beard
it's all happening.
Beard looks nice.
Beard got trimmed recently.
Yeah.
You're setting people up for reads. And
they ignore me.
Veteran point guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
How lucky am I? I really am lucky.
Look, can we take a minute?
You should.
Can we just take a minute to realize my greatness? RJ.
Do we need to take a minute?
Yeah. RJ, let's step back
RJ,
and let's look at things.
Take your triple fat goose off and get comfortable.
Can we take a minute? I don't think you appreciate what I bring to the table every single day.
I think few people appreciate you the way I do.
Really?
Sometimes I'm tough on you.
Last 1 week ago, you said you stunk yesterday.
Listen, wouldn't you want, Sherry, if you were getting slobbishly out of control with your physical look, to be like, you know what, Dave? I love you enough to tell you it's time to get in order. That's what I thought of the show.
She never did.
Maybe she made hints. I was more direct.
No, she just loves me for whoever I am.
Maybe she's a chubby chaser.
Maybe she is.
More cushion for the pushing.
She loves me no matter what. You know, you're only in this for the great radio. Once the great radio goes away, you don't give two craps about me.
You know what? If you think about it, though, what's really hurtful about what RJ did is he told other people behind your back that you stunk.
Oh, I know. He was having that conversation unbeknownst to me.
Have other people, you mean our boss, to see if he also thought the same. And he not only agreed, he agreed so much to the point he walked right up to your face and asked you why you stink.
You know what? I respect that more than you. You pussyfoot around. Don't say anything, please. You pussyfoot around. You don't say a word. And then you bring it up to John.
Who did I say don't say anything, please?
No, him. I'm saying him. I said pussyfoot. I said, please,
that's
please
me.
be quiet with that.
Stop saying that.
I need you to stop saying that.
That's 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot say that again.
I'd like to have one of those feet.
Here we go. Yeah, what you did was weaselly, RJ.
I don't think it's weaselly.
So let's take a minute now and let's discuss my greatness.
I don't think there was any weaseliness.
I think that's actually what Rex calls a foot.
All right, let it go, for God's sake.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm waiting.
Listen,
Ray, you can get involved too.
You are great. I thought there was nothing Weasley about it. I think I'm the one that got it started, got the turnaround started. We may have gotten another show like that Tuesday, for all we know. This has been some of your best days.
You can't deny what your performance has been since that moment.
So I'm in the car yesterday, and I hear them giving me a hard time on DHR.
Well, I can't control that.
Why did he start singing Jackson Dart? Well, just because he just decided to start singing it. No, it was in reaction to you telling me I sucked on Monday, and I said, well, what is it that you wanted? And then I burst into Jackson Dart.
Can we play that?
So
the remix?
If you're going to come after me for being the one to start the process, I also would like...
Dart. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart.
That's my favorite part.
Dart.
That is catchy.
I also would like a little bit of the credit then.
Oh, now you want
So
credit.
you push the buttons.
Listen, you're great. I've never disputed that.
You're lucky to have me. You know that?
You think Andy Reid sitting down with Patrick Mahomes? You think Andy Reid sitting down with Mahomes and being like, you know what, that pick six, it happens. I know you'll be better. No.
Of course he was.
You
think he sat him down and was like, Patrick, you stunk?
Yes.
No way.
Like he belly bumps Kelsey all the time. I think Andy Reid gets feisty.
So Patrick Mahomes has one misstep, and now he's...
It was a big misstep.
And all of a sudden, he's Tommy DeVito?
How's feisty can Andy Reid get? Though?
He gets feisty.
I mean, Kelsey gets in his face, but that's about it.
This year he belly bumped Kelsey this season.
I don't think.
But I think Gannon was beating up his players.
Cost him $100,000.
Yeah.
Hope it was worth it.
Jerry got more. Jerry got bigger.
I got to tell you,
Jerry's a jack.
I got to tell you, in that instance, I think it would have been worth it.
I would have attacked. If I had money on the Cardinals, I would have attacked him. Ray, come on. The guy.
Oh, I totally.
And then did you hear what he said?
You meant to give him the thumbs
up.
I
thought I was giving him the thumbs.
He's so full of it. You saw what happened.
He's
Everybody's
old. Like when you get old, you can't control your fingers.
I don't know. Did I tell you? Like
you can't control bunch of stuff.
I would have had a lot. I would have gained a little bit of respect for him in the situation if he just said, "Listen, I'm old. I'm rich. I can do what I want."
You know what? They were heckling me, and screw them.
I would have had so much more respect if he just said that.
I was like, good for him. I forgot which was my middle finger and which was my thumb.
Yeah, you got confused which was which, and you got fined $250K anyway. So, well, you know what? Just own up to it.
Which is a nothing for him.
Nothing. It's nothing. It's pennies to you and me.
All right, you want to go ahead with the Stump Rothenberg here?
Oh, sure.
All right.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well-informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this,
oh, God almighty, now I dropped my phone,
is Stump Rothenberg.
That is by far the best.
I
don't care what
we
anyone
continue.
says.
We continue
Yep.
to update you.
Yeah.
We don't discuss that the Mets and Yankees have the day off. We continue to update you on the fact that they have the day off is really quite amazing.
How wild would it have been, though?
Yeah.
If they drop in, guess what? They're playing today. I know it wasn't on the schedule.
No. How about, I teased breaking down teams having a day off.
No, I know.
As well as Rick's Masters prediction it is.
That was all the same thing.
Which you got right.
I did
but that got buried.
It did get buried.
Your Masters prediction got 8 feet of sand on it.
He's got his Masters prediction. Rick is.
I did also tell you that the Team Europe was going to win the Ryder Cup.
Savagely beat down the Americans.
Yeah.
That was
a beatdown.
That was awful.
We made it interesting at the end.
Okay.
We did.
All right. Let's go. 800-919-3776. Let's make. No, I won't start until we have every phone line lit up. I just won't.
You might be the neediest.
I don't think it's needy.
You're the neediest host.
That's needy. Needy.
No, we provide a service, and until the phone lines are all lit up, which they now are.
I was going to say, you're lacking like one line. You don't think they'll call in when...
He needs to feel uber important.
That's right. I need to feel highly special.
Yeah.
Let's start
What's
out.
the key word there?
Yes.
Need.
He needs to. You're the best I've ever had, Dave.
Well, I think that goes without a doubt.
Then her nose goes, beep.
The Pinocchio extender is my favorite noise you make. Yeah, the beep. It's unbelievable. All right.
You have potential.
Beep, beep. Andy and Merrick. Andy, lead us off as you do.
Good morning, guys. Rico, happy hockey.
Let's
New
go.
Year.
Andy, did you watch the offensive barrage the Rangers had last night?
We're off to a good start this season. I loved it. Loved it. David.
Yeah.
With the Yankees extending their season one extra game, I have a baseball postseason stump question for you. Ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In the long history of Major League Baseball, what pitcher holds the record for the most career strikeouts in the postseason with 244?
So this is not fair.
You know this one.
Well, I know it's Verlander, but it's not fair because it could be Kershaw. I think it's Verlander because, I mean, you can't take anything up until they went to this whole wild card format as someone who realistically could be the owner of that. So I'll go with Justin Verlander, final answer, but I think you did narrow it for me down to a 20-year span just because of Whitey Ford can't be on there or guys that just won, one World Series can't be on there. So I'll go with Verlander.
Over Kershaw? That's your guess?
That's my guess.
All right, you got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like when you do it fast like that.
You like the fast?
Yeah, fast.
Well, I can't always give it to you fast. I don't always have it.
Well, I like it fast.
Well, if I can give it to you fast, I'll give it to you fast.
Try.
Let's go to Javier in Queens. Javier, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey, good morning, guys. Let's go Yankees. Well, in the spirit of baseball, the regular season being over, what Major League Baseball franchise has the longest drought of not having a 20-game winner?
Oh. No 20. I mean, nobody gets a 20-game winner anymore, right?
Yankees got close.
Right, but who has the longest drought?
Right.
What team has not had it for the longest time?
Has the longest drought without having a 20-game winner? Well, it's not the Guardians, Indians, and it's not the A's. I mean, now we're going to have to go through every team, which is what takes time, and then that upsets you.
No, but this one's understandable. Like, you need time for this one.
And you have to kind of walk through. It's not the Dodgers. When the Mets last 20 games? Washington. So what is it? Like the longest drought without a 20-game winner? Maybe Hampton. Yeah, I mean, it's not the Tigers because I know one of those young kids got to 20. I think Verlander might have got to 20. It's not the Astros. I don't think it's the Giants. I don't know the answer. It's not the Red Sox. I don't know. Rather than take all this time, let me take a guess. I'm going to guess it's not the Cubs because Arrieta definitely had more than 20.
Well, what are the teams that you would narrow it down to? I mean, are there potentially teams that haven't had 20-game winners?
Ever? I don't think it's a team that's never had a 20-game winner.
So that was my bonus with RJ. The never is actually easier. There's a team that's never had a 20-game winner, but they don't have the longest drought.
Right, because they're a newer team.
Correct.
So then that's going to be
also obvious.
Probably the Rockies then?
Yep. The Rockies have never had one, but there's a team with a longer drought.
Right, because the Rockies
47 years.
Well, hang on. We didn't get it right?
You said
you got the bonus right, though.
That's just a bonus.
47 years ago, this team had a 20-game winner.
Is what year
and
is
I haven't had one
years
since.
Ago?
It's 2025.
Right.
So is that 78?
78.
Ooh, Rick with the math. Look at
that. Was
all he said is it's 2025.
Yeah, I got the 25. I got the 25 part easy.
So
one semester at BU will do for you, right?
Yeah, math. Do any?
I was so impressed, by the way. Just as
Yeah.
you're thinking about this, I had a conversation the other day. I was shooting around with one of our basketball players.
78.
And we were talking about Cooper Flagg. So I asked him just if you had your choice in a perfect world,
right?
You played awesome for the next couple of years, and you could go to any college you wanted. What would you do? He goes, UPenn. I said, UPenn?
Really?
So why would? Because I want to be a doctor after I'm done playing. I was like,
really?
Damn.
That's nice.
Kid's got himself together. We're working on his dunking, by the way.
He's a great player. Is he a D1
coaching
player?
Dunking. Oh, he's a good player. How long have the Rays been around?
No, it's not the Rays. I don't know.
Blake Snell 120 for them recently anyway. You have no idea, and I take a guess?
Yes.
Please be right.
I don't think I'm going to be right.
Please be right.
The Padres.
Final answer?
Ooh, that sounds like you might be right.
I don't think so.
I think you're right.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes!
Ding, ding, ding.
Come on.
Gaylord
Let's
Perry.
go.
San
That was
Diego
a- end it.
Padres, 1978.
Well, that was a great job. Wow. I can't believe.
Wow.
I can't believe I got that one right.
You are unbelievable,
That
man.
was
We really are. Ray, play some music so we can all talk about how lucky we are to have Dave.
See, I told you. I told you. Discuss how lucky you are to have me. Go ahead.
Wow.
I'll stand back. All right, John Manhattan. John, you're on Stump Rothenberg. Have at it.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Football question.
Go ahead.
Who is the only player in the Super Bowl era with a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, an interception, and a fumble recovery in the same postseason game?
In the same postseason game?
A rushing touchdown? A
Yes,
receiving
receiving touchdown? All four things: receiving touchdown, rushing touchdown, interception, and fumble recovery.
Rushing touchdown, receiving touchdown, interception, touchdown, or just interception?
Regular old interception.
And okay. All right, so this has to obvious. Could it be Dion, Ray?
I don't think Dion did all
There's
that.
got to be someone that
Rushing
played both. You have to have played both ways if you're catching a pass and scoring off the ground, and then you're getting a pick and
in the same game.
Yeah.
What about somebody like Troy Brown who would like occasionally play some defense?
He played corner. I mean, it has to be someone that played both ways, because you can't accidentally have an interception and a fumble recovery.
It's just in any regular season game.
No, postseason.
Postseason game.
It can't be Refrigerator Perry, because he didn't catch passes.
Vrabel has caught passes before. I know he's caught touchdowns
Could
before.
be
I just don't know if it's like where the rushing touchdown would be involved.
Right.
J.J. Watt's has caught touchdown passes.
Right. So that's what you have to think. You have to think of. I think it's a defensive player that came in to play offense would be my guess, and I think you bring up good ones. So Refrigerator Perry, but I don't think it's him because he only ran the ball, didn't throw to him. J.J. Watt, Dion, but I don't think.
I don't remember Dion getting a rushing touchdown though.
I don't remember any of them getting rushing touchdowns.
Right.
Other than Fridge, but I don't remember him getting a receiving touchdown. All right. Troy Brown never did. I don't know. I'm going to guess. Who did you say? You said J.J. Watt. And who else did you say?
Vrabel.
I like Vrabel.
I like Vrabel too.
Although, would he have scored a rushing touchdown?
No, but I don't know that any of them would have. All right, we're going to go with Vrabel, but we really have no idea.
Yeah, it's not Vrabel. Vrabel never had the rushing touchdown.
Right.
The answer is Keyshawn Johnson for the 1998 Jets against Jacksonville in the divisional round.
He picked off of the Hail Mary pass at the end.
Oh.
That's it.
But the fumble. Was
John
it a
knew it.
fumble recovery when they were on offense,
fumble-
John?
Yes, Vinny threw a pick that day, and Keyshawn chased the guy down, and I don't know if he forced the fumble, but he definitely recovered it.
All right,
and you know what? That's like the
Good
first
for you.
time I distinctly remember a coach putting a wide receiver in
A
on
tall
the
wide
prevent
receiver in
defense.
that
Hey,
position.
to play
Speaking of Hail
defense.
Marys, did you see that Jalen Hurts tried to run down and catch his own Hail Mary?
Yeah, he's like 20 yards away
Imagine
when it
that,
hit
though?
the ground. It's like
How sick that would've been?
we're going.
He threw it.
We're going a little.
And
over.
just ran for it?
Well, no, then sprinted down, hoping that it was like, you know how usually they try to knock it down?
Of
Yeah,
course.
he's looking for the
That it would
rebound.
get- it would
So
get
he was
rebounded
hoping he'd be the guy
forward.
that it got deflected
yeah.
to?
So it's not enough that he vultures Saquon Barkley's goal line touchdowns.
stop
He's got
it,
to
would you
vulture
please?
his A.J. Brown's touchdowns.
You're a bad guy.
Let's go to Shooter in Stanford. Shooter, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, boys. Good morning, company.
Good morning,
All right,
Shooter.
fill
How
in the
are
blank,
you?
Dave. Good. Fill in the blank. Blank Willow. Blank Willow. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't do that. Okay, here's the question. In Yankees all-time postseason history, who is leading in home runs but the first is too easy. So maybe give me 2 out of 3.
What's
It's a little
happening?
challenging for you.
What's happening?
Shooter, start over.
I'll start over.
Yeah.
Okay, with the Yankees, if in all-time postseason history, okay, who has the most home runs? Can you give 2 out of the top 3 Yankees who have the most home runs?
Yeah, I think Jeter is up there.
It was an easy one.
Bernie Williams is also up there.
Oh, that's too easy. What's the third one? Who's the third? That's a little bit more challenging.
Is the third not that era of those Yankees? Probably.
I think it's a current Yankee, isn't it?
Stanton.
Bingo. Way to go,
Okay.
Dave. Way to go.
All right, there we go. All right, nice. Let's continue along here. 800-919-3776. From the bowels of somewhere, let's bring in Chris and Beth Page. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Very good. From the bowels of 111 Broadway right now.
All right, so you've made it to work. Terrific.
I made it to work, yes. I'm in the bowels though. So I got either a geography question or a Yankees question. You could choose either one.
Whatever you want.
Okay. All right, I'll do the geography question.
Okay.
What are the 2 states that border on the most other states?
Something down south. Tennessee.
And they're tied for first. Both these states border on the most.
So I think there's one west and one south. I think maybe a Tennessee and a Nevada, something like that. So the state that borders on the most other states, correct?
Correct. There's 2 states, and for the interest of time, I'll give Tennessee is one of them. Give me the other one.
Tennessee is one of them. Okay.
Tennessee's one. Have you been to Nashville?
I've never been to Tennessee.
Oh, you got to go to Nashville.
It's like a Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado. It's one of those states. I'm right that it's out west. I'm confident with that, Chris. I don't think it's Colorado. I'm going to go with Nevada.
Dave, it's a state. Not Nevada. It's not Nevada.
Oh.
But I'm going to tell you, it's a state that also borders on Tennessee.
Oh, that's surprising.
Wait, is the number 5?
There's 8. This state borders on 8 states.
8
Tennessee
states,
is
okay.
one of them. Close, right near there.
Kentucky?
No, that's close, but it's not the answer.
No, I don't know. Now I've lost interest.
Missouri.
Missouri. All right, there you go. All right. Well, we tried.
Now I've lost interest.
Once I got the one, I thought there was.
Does that
one
count
out
as half
west.
as one?
It counts as half, I think.
Yeah,
right?
half credit.
Let's go to Brendan in Clifton. Brendan, you're on Stump Rothenberg. I'm told this is a 3-part question, and it's very difficult.
All right. Well, I'm a little annoyed that there's 3 answers already, but the question.
So here's what it says, Brendan. Full
only...
disclosure. It says Giants, 3 parts, tough on my screen.
Okay.
So why would you be annoyed by that?
Well, I was just going to ask you the question without telling you that there's 3 answers, but who are the only players to win and lose a Super Bowl for the Giants?
All right, so obviously it's got to be Amani Toomer is one. Can I get a ding or anything?
I don't know.
Brendan?
Oh, yeah, give me all 3 of your answers.
Well, but he's asking, is Amani Toomer right?
I'm starting you with Amani Toomer. Is Amani Toomer one of the answers?
You can't just answer the question?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm done.
This
You hung up on him?
Yeah.
He deserves to be hung up on. He was difficult. I very rarely complain about a caller or someone that's a fan of the show. That
I'm going through. I'm giving.
Was
an
Amani
answer.
Toomer right?
Monty's definitely won it because he lost to
Well,
the
Amani
Ravens
was there in
and he won with-
'96,
Yes.
and Amani
amazing.
won Super Bowl. So
But he handled losing a Super Bowl better than he handled losing a pickleball match.
Oh,
you're
my
not kidding.
goodness.
He was that difficult the whole way on the phone. Like, everything was a process.
Do we
Why
want to suspend him?
Well, I just said, why do we Can we ask for one of the players or who was on the roster the longest? He said,
Right.
no. That I'm the question has to be asked as 3, and that was the guy that called when you said you need a full bank, so I couldn't kindly let him go.
Well, no, that's fine.
But it was just difficult every single step of the way.
So Amani.
Whoever it is, it's somebody who's on the 2000 Giants and the 2007 Giants.
Right.
That's your criteria.
Right, because obviously, well, you say that, Ray. You could be on the 90 Giants and the 2000 Giants. You could be.
That's how many guys were left?
Well, I don't think it will be, but it's not crazy. It's not like it's 18 years. It's 10 years.
It's 10.
Howard Cross.
It sounds good.
I'm going with
Cross was on the 2000 team. Yeah, I think he was.
Cross was when he was on the 90 team.
Yeah,
I believe. So we're going that direction. Do we don't even know the answer now.
I'm going to look up the roster. I'll get you an answer to that question.
And Strahan.
Was Strahan on 90? Was he
Strahan
drafted
was
91?
on 07, Ray.
Oh.
So Cross is right.
Uh-huh.
Strahan is
Yes, Cross, Strahan, and Amani. It's got to be those two.
And Amani, it's got to be.
Okay.
Well done.
Good. All right, so there we go.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't know. He really annoyed me.
Clearly, you hung up on it.
Well, he really annoyed RJ too.
Well,
two times today.
he gave him several chances. I'm
just
saying.
By me, I thought Amani was one of the answers. I guessed Amani, and he's like, I won't.
I hung up one time on one caller. I got a browbeat for a whole show.
I think what you did, Dave, was great there.
Oh,
I
here
thought it
we
was
go.
outstanding.
Thank you.
I mean,
RJ.
it's unbelievable.
And this is part of the niceties that I've been
Let's just
looking
tongue
for.
bath Dave all show long.
You abused your privileges on that one, is what you did.
I did it one time.
You reached
hung
over
up on the
and
same
hung
guy
up on the
multiple
guy.
times.
He kept calling back.
And then you kept saying, "Watch, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do." This.
So do we have confirmation that is accurate?
I'm
Those three?
gonna say I feel confident it's those 3.
Okay. RJ, you have a 5-pack?
I do, but look, we've come across this.
Strictly in the Rothenberg camp here. Rick,
that's a shock.
You are just out of your mind.
All right, bye-bye.
You hung up on him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Eric in Morristown. You hung up on him again.
Yes.
It's an abuse of power.
It was.
Totally unchecked power right
no
there.
host should have that much power.
Well,
Listen how happy he is.
Look at Kanye over here.
put a call screen in front of me. I'll hang up again.
Oh,
All right.
alrighty. So
You couldn't handle the call screen all show long.
So this starts easy, gets very difficult at the end.
It's usually how I am. You start very easy.
I bet. So
Then I do get hard at the end.
Oh my.
What? You just dump that?
Yeah, I hope so.
Why?
Because you're out of control.
He's so nonchalant.
You're
I
out of
did that.
control.
He's so nonchalantly presses the button.
I wanted
disgust in his
I
face.
did that I wanted you to see me do that.
Yeah, but you know what? It just,
you know what you do next time? You start here,
right, but when I
and
started,
you just lower down.
When I started the joke, I then came to the realization. I was like, wow, that can actually go twice on this one.
See,
that's usually the
it
problem.
started to make more
that's
sense to me.
usually the problem. Like you
I
start
went
to say
down
the
that-
joke.
I went down that road. I was like, wow, I can continue on this road.
All right, 5-pack, let's go. Start easy, get hard.
So, some of the people,
There it
listen,
is.
people on YouTube sometimes hear things.
Yeah.
They are just taken aback by Rick.
This is why you should watch on YouTube, because I can't get dumped on YouTube.
I don't know if we want.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't.
Full
Maybe we
disclosure.
shouldn't be on
That's how
YouTube.
you
Full
want more people.
disclosure, everything goes out on YouTube.
Right,
yes.
so listen to YouTube.
No,
You want more subscribers?
No,
You want more subscribers?
Well, here's the thing.
I think the message should be: don't say things like that.
No,
Not
I'll
watch
say whatever
on
I
YouTube.
want.
Oh boy.
All
All
right.
right.
You just asked me where a guy went to college.
AJ Brown,
Miss.
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss.
J.K. Dobbins,
The
Ohio State.
Ohio
Nice.
State.
Devontae Smith.
Alabama.
All right, here's where it gets tougher.
Here we go.
It's the hard part.
We're going backup quarterbacks.
Oh,
Oh, great. This is just what we wanted to do is backup quarterbacks.
Wait, do you want Jalen Hurts? No. You know who you do want? Jarrett Stidham.
Auburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Where were you on that one? Hang up, boy.
You're real feisty in your winter fleece today.
It's warm in here.
Because the heat is billowing up to his brain.
Get him some salt packets.
I need a cool pack. Finally, Sam Howell.
North Carolina.
N.
Bang!
Nice.
Wow, look at you.
Hard.
Maybe you're reaching that point of clarity, when you don't
I don't
sleep.
need sleep.
Yeah, now you're seeing everything clearly.
You started at the show sounding like you were having a stroke, and by midway through,
What do you mean stroke?
You're Bill Nye. I mean,
You're
rolling along.
Hey.
You're Neil deGrasse.
Yes.
You have it all happening right
baby.
now. All right, let's break. Come back. We got to get back to the Yankees. A magnificent win last night. 1-800-919-3776. We discuss that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummy she takes. How do I even know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how would I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads, and here is Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning on this Stump Rothenberg Wednesday. Let's see what's going on. Hey, don't be a weasel. Avoid 80 eastbound bumper-to-bumper traffic out by exit 61 in Elmwood Park. It's an accident involving a couple of SUVs and a tractor-trailer. 2 lanes blocked 80 eastbound out through Elmwood Park. Watch for slowdowns as you head to 95 north, exit 19, as you get up through Southport with a crash being cleared. And traffic slowing down this morning on the Bruckner west at the Hunts Point Bridge with an accident cleared. Sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
The Association on Aging in New York is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Older Americans Act, which funds vital programs for millions of older adults. Services include meals, transportation, home care, Medicare counseling, case management, and caregiver support. Today, people are uncertain whether some programs remain available. We can help. To learn more about these essential programs and how to keep them, visit our website at agingny.org. Sponsored by the Association on Aging in New York.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
Getting the right mattress helps you sleep at night. Getting the right price helps you sleep even better. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step fitting process to make sure your new bed fits you perfectly. The right fit, the right price, plus free delivery. It's what they do, only at PC Richard & Son. Free delivery on mattresses $199 and up. Excludes Manhattan. See stores for details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
All right. DNR with you, ESPN New York. We roll along on this victory Yankees Wednesday. We haven't really heard any Aaron Judge yet today, so let's take a listen. Here is Aaron Judge. We start with Yankees slugger who had a monumental game. Buster's interesting, though, because Buster says if he goes out there, or whatever, if the Yankees lose tonight, it doesn't matter. Like, all the goodwill goes out the window. What more do you want Aaron Judge to do? If you've been disappointed in his prior postseason performances, I actually understand that. But this year, he's hitting .500, hit a massive home run last night. It's time to take the foot off the gas a little bit with Aaron Judge. Here he is last night on the comeback.
It's great. Just trying to just do my job, what I've been trying to do all year. Not try to do too much. Guys on base, drive them in. If no one's on base, try to get a rally going, and that's all you can do, especially in front of our fans. They were getting kind of restless there a little bit down 6-1, but they erupted when we tied it up and took the lead.
Well, of course they're getting restless down 6-1. I mean, how could you not? Toronto undefeated on the season, up by 5 runs or more. They've owned you this year. They crushed your starting pitcher. Of course they're getting restless.
Well, yeah, right. I mean,
restless.
Restless is probably an understatement. But again, I stand by this. I think that in the grand scheme of things, like how that win could affect Toronto, the way they won it, the fact that it was Aaron Judge in that moment. I mean, I have to believe that, like, the guys in that, as you saw, Vlad Jr. slide into home, right? They're up 6-1 now. Like Santander makes it 6-1.
It felt like they kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit.
Well, not even off the gas, but like we're gonna end the series now.
But you didn't think that?
No,
I mean,
everybody. I just think it's. But I'm telling you, like, it just didn't.
Right, to be done and now have to go back to battle.
In my experience,
I agree.
Like, there have been plenty of times, like, you're in a game and you're up by 3 goals, and you can't help but let your mind go to,
of course,
hey, this one's over, and then all of a sudden, now that it's not over, and we got Game 4, where you don't necessarily like the matchup anyway.
Yep.
And now all the pressure shifts back to you. As much as you want to go, oh, we're 8-1 at home against the Yankees. This is the postseason, man. This is Game 5.
Right.
They still got the best player in the world, and maybe Max Fried, figures it out in Toronto now.
Maybe he does. I would say this, and I know we have to get through Game 4 to get to a Game 5. Early runs will be so important because if the Blue Jays in a Game 5 get up 2-0, they feed off the crowd, they feed off the starting pitching, and they've owned Fried.
Right, and I will say this though, as much as you want to believe that there wasn't any momentum built up in Game 2. You saw what they did to the bullpen in Game 3. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to see the bullpen again in Game 4.
Right.
So even if you have, you Savage and, I don't know, what Gossman available, if you do get to the bullpen, there's going to be a sense of confidence from the Yankees that we can get to it.
I agree with that, but I mean, they're not starting Gossman tonight.
No.
Right? Which they could on 3 days rest. So I imagine it's going to be Gossman into you Savage, and in a perfect world, that's it.
Well, in a perfect world. But, I mean, again, things aren't always perfect. It just so happened in Game 1 against the Red Sox, things worked out perfectly for the Red Sox. But, I mean, I'll be interested to see how now the Yankees will handle Vlad, because Vlad right now is just a huge problem.
Well, I think you avoid.
I'm not letting him beat me.
No, I think the Jays handle things the same way the Yankees should handle things. I don't want any part of that guy.
Like I'm not going to let Judge beat me now. No way. Like Judge is locked in right now. Guy's hitting 500, man. I don't care about people that want to point to the one at bat where he's clearly trying to do too much and he strikes out and it wasn't a great at bat. Still, I mean, look at the guy's numbers right now. And I don't want to hear what's singles in it. Stop. Okay?
But it wasn't last night.
No, I know.
Last night, a massive 3-run home run.
That was the conversation the entire time.
Yes.
It's only singles.
Well, it's only singles, and in the biggest at-bat of the series, he looked foolish.
Right. Which I think is probably because he knows, like, the fact that he went into the dugout after he hit that home run and gave that look to the camera, not once, but twice, let you know. And even what he said afterwards, when I expand the zone, I hear it. Like he knows exactly what's going on right now.
Of course he does. He hears everything. And I can't believe that on an 0-2 pitch, which was not a bad pitch, they was able to turn that ball.
No one's ever done it.
They was able to turn that ball and hit it out of the park.
But no one's ever done it.
It was amazing.
That ball, that inside, that fast, no one's ever hit a home run. And he did it.
I got a little Jets update for you.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So this is from Rich Cimini. Injury update from Aaron Glenn. He's speaking to reporters in London. Okay? I'm going to read it exactly as Rich has written it, and you can react off of that if you so choose. Defensive end Jermaine Johnson, ankle, and Nwangwu, is that how you say his name? Hamstring or day-to-day. Glenn sounds optimistic about Johnson's chances of playing in the game on Sunday. Alan Lazard, personal, he's out. He's out, so you'll miss him tremendously.
Yeah, big time.
He didn't even make the trip. Cornerback Michael Carter, concussion, likely out. And then Rich says, full disclosure, I'm not in London. So now you have the latest updates for the Jets. By the way, Jets are 7.5-point dogs in this game.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
7.5-point dogs in this game.
You guys are only 6.5.
7.5-point dogs in this game.
Oh, it's funny that you mentioned that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because I was thinking about this as I was considering my picks for the week. We're going over some of the spreads during the break.
We did have good conversation.
You know where
about
you can use all this information? A little place I like to call FanDuel.
Oh.
Yeah. Want to get excited right now?
I'm very excited.
FanDuel,
right now.
like they like to do all the time. They get you ready for kickoff. He offers you're not going to want to miss. New customers, you bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. You pick a bet $5. If it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You build parlays, bet player props, ride the live lines, whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is finally here. The only question is, are you ready to play? Visit FanDuel.com/Rick to download the FanDuel app today and get started. You must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit is required. Bonus issues, non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-Y or text HOPE-Y at 467369.
Did you say the Giants are getting 6.5 only?
6.5.
You should take the Eagles.
Don't do that.
I'm just telling you.
No. I'm not going to do that to you.
Tell you what. Giants win this game on Thursday night.
You'll poop on someone's head.
No. Giants win this game on Thursday night. You'll have a beautiful parfait sitting there waiting for you Friday morning.
Delicious.
Parfait all
I
the
do
way.
love a parfait.
Who doesn't?
That sounds nice. I can't see that happening, but it sounds nice.
RJ?
There's a real chance Rob calls the show if the Eagles smash.
He won't. He's scared of me.
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah. Chocolate croissant will be waiting for you on Friday morning if the Giants win on Thursday.
That'd be quite the way to start the morning.
Here's another little fun little nugget. Your buddy Rob.
He's not my buddy.
He's your buddy.
He's no buddy of mine.
Owns you. We'll be on a float on Monday at the parade.
What parade?
What do you mean, what parade?
What parade?
The Columbus Day parade on Monday.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know you're not aware of what's happening?
I didn't think of Columbus.
Sorry.
RJ had the same confused.
No, he didn't.
RJ.
Yeah, I thought you meant a sports parade.
That's what I thought as well.
Stop.
And you know what I was thinking? That the
We're in the
Philadelphia
city.
Union are probably having a parade, and the savage animal is going to be on a float.
Idiots. Come on, it's a
Well,
big-time parade.
Good for Rob.
It's going to be on a float.
Good. The fact that you did the call, you should feel disgusted.
I won the
with yourself.
picks with that.
Well,
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You got to live with that. You picked.
Speaking of football.
Yeah.
So this is going to happen on Thursday. I hope you're ready for this. So not only do you get the Giants-Eagles on Thursday, you're going to have the debut of Saquon's doc.
Where is this airing? What is this about?
This is going to air on Thursday. It's on Prime.
Well, you just said Thursday. Oh, it's on Prime. Okay.
On Prime. It's called Saquon. So it covers a 5-year period from Barkley's ACL surgery in 2020 through his Super Bowl winning performance in last year.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the stuff so this is being reported, so you'll see it on Thursday. He felt used, abused, and misled by the Giants.
Used.
Asked for a trade.
Which they should have done.
And they said no.
So he must hate Joe Shane.
This was the owner that told him no. Said, so John Mara says, I'm not going to do that. Makes no sense for us. To be honest with you, it's not going to be in your long-term best interest to do that. There's no way I would allow that at this point. You are too valuable to this franchise.
And then they just kicked him to the curb.
And they kicked him to the curb.
That's great. Let's go to Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, you're on ESPN New York.
Woo! Glorious morning, boys. And those hats are phenomenal. We got to put them up for sale for the holiday season.
So how many would you buy? Would you load up on the hats?
Oh, dude, I'd buy the one you have and that one's the winter fall one that you have on, Dave, and Rick's got the boat summer one on.
That's right.
I mean,
he can't let go of summer, Edgar. He just can't let it go.
RJ
I mean, it's been 80.
Well, according to RJ,
I'll say a couple.
RJ's ready for the winter solstice.
I know he's got it.
RJ's bundled.
And I'm watching you drink on YouTube. The way you drank that coffee earlier, I never seen anyone drink coffee
no,
like
was not
that.
the drink. That was the stir.
Oh, you've never seen anything like it. He's like a tornado.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Edgar, no one's ever seen anything like this before.
All right, could I give 2 points real quick?
Yeah, of
the
course.
Jets could bring in Jesus off the IR list. They're not winning.
That's nice.
You
Thanks.
don't even
winless,
think
bro.
Jesus would help?
That's great.
No, Jesus would not help. They're going winless, bro. 0-17.
No way.
It's over.
No way.
Why would you do that to me?
You're gonna check the schedule, but the Browns could beat them. Carolina, and they're terrible.
What are we doing right now? Why?
Edgar, I'll tell you what.
Look, he's doing it. He's doing the drink thing.
Yeah, but why? Why are we doing this to me right now? Why are you
thing.
punishing me?
Edgar, I'll tell you what. If the Jets go winless on the 0-17, you call back and I will bow to you live on the YouTube stream.
Oh, I'm
bow
in for that, boys.
That's not going to happen.
Yanks in 5. Let's get it.
All right.
Cam the Schlittler. Later.
Goodbye. Well, he's very excited.
Why does Edgar need to call to celebrate the Yankees and then take a giant dump on the Jets?
Is he a Giants fan though?
I don't
or
know.
Is he a Jets fan?
How can you be a Jets fan and talk like that?
I don't know. Why would you even be concerned about the Jets today?
I mean,
the furthest thing from your mind
he called
should
all
be.
excited about the Yankees and then tells me the Jets are going to go 0-17.
Which they won't.
And I love your hats.
So he likes the hats.
Wow.
He loves the mouth tornado you perform on
Call
the
went
on
all
the
over
coffee.
the place.
Yeah, that was a little ADD-ish,
Yeah,
wasn't it,
fine.
that call? All right, so let's take a break. We'll come back. More Yankees, obviously. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Getting the right mattress helps you sleep at night. Getting the right price helps you sleep even better. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step fitting process to make sure your new bed fits you perfectly. The right fit, the right price, plus free delivery. It's what they do, only at PC Richard & Son. Free delivery on mattresses $199 and up. Excludes Manhattan. See stores for details.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night.
and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Obviously, today's a Yankees day. An unbelievable performance last night, a great comeback. And you got to give them credit because, I mean, granted, Toronto helped them with, making the errors, the error by Kiner Falefa and then the error by Barger. Those are massive errors. But, it doesn't mean the Yankees had to hammer their way through.
No.
And hit the home run and tie the game and then lock down bullpen. So, really good job by the Yankees last night.
Yeah, I'm actually as impressed as I am with the offense. I mean, what the bullpen was able to do, because we all sat here and said after what you got in Game 1 from Heel, and then Fried being really bad in Game 2, it's like, okay, Rodon has to step up,
and he was brutal.
And
he was worse than any of them,
right? And bullpen, I mean, they locked it down and gave the offense the opportunity to fight back, and then Aaron Judge in that moment. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like to win the game that way, it has to have an effect on both sides of this thing.
I would think so.
It has to.
Well, it has to be massively deflating.
Yes.
It has to be.
Yeah, especially with the matchup you got going into tonight.
Because it's over. The series was done.
You felt like it was wrapped up.
You thought you'd beaten, the big bad New York Yankees. You're going to move on. You're going to face a team that you probably should beat in Seattle or Detroit, and you have a real chance to win the World Series.
But there's always this thought. I mean, even when you're watching games, right? Like, just as a fan, like I'm watching the Cardinals game, and that idiot runs into the end zone and drops the football. And my first thought was, I'm screwed. Right? Still, I mean.
You know.
I know. Like
21-6.
Right, because you can feel it. Like,
but that's what I felt last night.
But you could see it almost like the team could feel it.
But I asked Buster, did you think that right when he hit that home run, that was going to be it? Because I did. And Buster's like, no, because I've seen how bad the Yankees bullpen has been.
Right. So to their credit, I mean, they pitched really well. Judge makes a great defensive play. Because if that all of a sudden they come right back and make it 7-6, now it's like, okay, we weathered the storm. They got excited for a second. Now we're back, and the mindset changes again. But I mean, I can't imagine that as much as you try to fight it, the thought inside that clubhouse is, oh no, we gave them life.
Yes,
that's a scary proposition.
Because as a fan, right, someone that I would like to see the Yankees lose, my thought is, oh God, you've given, they were dead. You left them for dead, and you let them get up, and that's scary. Because when you are dead and you feel like you're resurrected, now the Yankees feel like $1 million, right? Like we can do anything.
Yep.
If we're down 3-0, no problem. We're down 5-1, no problem. Right? We have so far in this postseason, our ace on the mound tonight.
Well, plus it's like, I mean, he's got to be better than what we've seen already in the first 3 games.
It can't be worse.
Can't be worse.
I mean, that's the thing, is Heel, Fried, and Rodon have been putrid.
Well, but that's the amazing part of this whole thing is that we're so hell-bent on what Aaron Judge does that all we want to talk about is Aaron Judge is hitting too many singles, didn't come through in the one big spot, and no one's talking about Max Fried being horrendous.
At least you won the game. Rodon was horrendous.
But that's not even the point. It's like you just gave Max Fried an 8-year deal.
Right.
He's your ace now, and he wets the bed. It's like, Aaron Judge waved at a pitch that was a ball out of the pitch. Come on, man.
Well, how about Rodon? Like, people stay in their lane. It's almost like your fans. Like the bullpen, they just stay in their lane.
Yeah.
It's all Judge. If Judge succeeds, we give him praise. Right. If Judge fails, we crush him. But Fried was awful. No, it doesn't matter. It's just but Fried was awful. Aaron Boone can't
yes.
we have the guys we're gonna pick on, right? Boone, Cashman, Judge. Pick your order.
Yeah.
Starting pitching. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That's not a big deal. I mean, come on, man. You started what 2 1/3.
I know, but then you heard Buster when I asked him the question, can we put an end to this? He's like, no, if Judge has a bad game tonight,
never going to stop.
Lose, it's not going to stop.
It's never going to stop
until he wins a championship.
But I mean, he might never win a championship.
He might not. I mean, some of the best players in the history of the sport haven't won.
Ernie Banks never made the playoffs.
I mean, Barry Bonds.
I mean, Mike Trout's never won a championship. No, Mike Trout's never won a playoff series.
It's the playoffs.
So, I mean, you tell me.
Well, I mean, the one caller made a good point, and it's again, like you're in team sports, you are ultimately as good as you are, sometimes at the mercy of the person that builds your team.
Especially in baseball.
But it just, I mean, look at Henrik Lundqvist was one of the great goalies of all time. Never won a Stanley Cup.
Right.
Right? So, sometimes, and you're judged on a different level because of your greatness, but, Shohei Ohtani's hitting .220 right now.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because they have so many other guys, and their pitching's been phenomenal.
Right. So, I mean, it's just, I guess, I feel bad, but I guess at the end of the day, how could you feel bad because he is so great? I mean, you're talking about he's going to go down as one of the greatest to do it.
But it is unfair if he continues this way this postseason and he hits 450 and it's like, well, they didn't win. And then you blame him.
Right.
You can't blame him.
You'll point to the one at bat that he doesn't come through. It's it's baseball, man.
Yeah, I know.
You're not going to come through every at bat. I mean, he hit .331, which means, there's 7 out of 10 times he's going to get out. It's not going to happen every single time for this guy.
Baseball. You fail more times than you succeed.
Yeah, I understand that. But I mean, when you're as good as Aaron Judge is, it's a different set of standards,
But that's not fair.
It's not fair, but I just don't.
If you say at least match up to what you did in the regular season, which he's doing in the postseason.
Right, but even better, he's hitting .500 right now. It's gone so overboard with this now, and in every sport. We talked about the whole Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson stuff too. It's I mean, I don't play defense, man. Basketball, you can kind of understand it because you're on both sides of the ball.
Yes,
but it's I don't. If I give you a lead,
basketball to me is the most if you're a great player, you need to win. Not that it's. I mean, but look at LeBron. Well, you hear all the time, well, LeBron lost in the final.
Yeah.
LeBron took teams that had no business going near the finals.
Dragging teams to the finals.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Drew Gooden, right? I mean, they had no business being
he went
near
to
the
8
finals.
straight finals.
Yes.
But he lost.
And Michael never did. Well, Michael played with Pippen, and Michael played with Rodman, and Horace Grant, and Steve Kerr, and he didn't, I mean, I don't know.
And Phil Jackson.
It's just people want to focus on what they want to focus on. And what people want to focus on is Judge is not a good manager, Cashman can't put a team together, and Aaron Judge in the big moment can't succeed. We said to Buster, you said to Buster, have we squashed that now? And he's like, no, not at all. Not even a thought for him.
Not till they win.
Not even a thought. All right, we'll break. We'll come back. A lot more Yankees. And at some point soon now, you have to move on from celebrating last night to focusing on tonight. There's no time to celebrate. It's DNR with you on ESPN New York.
You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off and to wear a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Sponsored by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
The Post-Career Day Press Conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during Career Day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The 1-out 0-2 pitch from Varland to Judge.
Boy, you're a Yankees fan. It was over, and now it's not.
Swings and sends one down the line and left. That is
They erupted when we tied it up.
It was best player in the game type performance.
Just trying to do my job.
The Yankees rally from 6-1 down, get a massive performance from the captain Aaron Judge to force a Game 4.
We need another one tomorrow. We'll enjoy this for 10 minutes and get ready for tomorrow.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That sounds sexy, right? ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube. Yeah, I like that.
Ray, good music today, buddy.
Excellent job. So here we are with the
Yankees. Been very
Yankees.
average lately, but I feel like today's a good day for you.
Why?
His music hasn't been good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to call. Listen, we got a show of honesty. The Honesty Den.
Yeah?
Yeah, his music hasn't been great.
All right, that's really nice.
I'd like
you want to send a playlist my way? Like,
do I need to send you a playlist?
Oh, good news, though. Tomorrow's a Thursday Open.
It is a Thursday Open.
And you're actually going to be here tomorrow with us, so you can
Don't
do
you
the
think
Thursday
Ray does
Open.
a better job, though?
No.
You see what's happening.
I actually thought Ray's was pretty poor last week, to be honest.
Wow.
I thought Ray's was terrific.
I don't know if that was necessary.
Probably not.
But you
That
see what's
was
happening.
mean.
You see what's happening.
Well, yeah, Dave, you're not always aware of what's happening behind the scenes. Rick just unprompted out of nowhere yesterday. He's like, Ray, I heard the Open last
Damn
Thursday.
good.
Yeah, that's the thing
it's
that
so
happened.
good. He goes, I think you're better than me. You
know what he's manipulating.
Yeah, but it's like he's only been doing it for like four Thursdays. And we're already trying to punt on it.
Right.
No,
he never wanted it back.
Can we talk about the Yankees, please, and save this Thursday Open for a little later in the hour? For God's sake.
You bring up a valid point.
That's what a leader does. Good job.
Thank you. I mean, for God's sake, the Yankees saved their season. You get Aaron Judge hitting the biggest home run of the postseason he's ever had.
Right.
And you guys are like, I don't want to do the Thursday Open. No. Well, you know what? Focus on the
I
matter
didn't
at
say
hand.
that. I
It's
said
too
Ray's
much for
great
me.
at it.
I don't like the Thursday Open. Well, you know what? You're going to do it.
Look at Ray's biceps today.
You're going to do it Thursday
No,
Open.
I'm not
and
gonna
you're
do
going to
it.
do it Thursday Open. And to buoy the Yankees fan who's going to be heading to a Game 5, I believe, tomorrow morning.
So that's it. Yankees win tonight.
Yeah, I would be two things.
You got a score prediction, or you want to save that for your podcast on the side, like the rest of your predictions?
What does that mean?
Well, you know what it means. Save all my good stuff.
What do you want here?
Save all my good stuff.
That's not true at all. I give everything I have to this show.
Everything.
Please.
I'm
like Clara Barton on the show.
Giants
I go
obsession.
away, the show dies.
Yeah, Giants obsession.
Can we focus
Look at me,
on
I
the
have
Yankees
energy today.
Can we focus on the Yankees for a second, for God's sake?
Yes, let's go.
All right.
We've only done for 3 hours.
If the Yankees lose this game tonight, I think all the goodwill from last night, right out the window.
Yeah, of course.
I think it means nothing. You need to win this game tonight. I would be.
You got to win the series. You have to win the series. It's not going to change anything that they came back from 6-1.
If you force a game 5 after
stop.
I think forcing game 5 means something.
No,
I do.
It doesn't.
RJ, forcing a game 5.
Doesn't.
Raymond, forcing a game 5 mean anything?
Nothing.
I think it means
they
something.
Fought. Well, what does that mean?
I think forcing a game 5. So it's either you win and you move on and it's a heroic performance, or you don't win and you failed.
I think the level of disappointment is the same whether they lose tonight or they lose game 5.
I think they saved some level of embarrassment last night.
Yeah, saved some level of embarrassment,
sure,
or success or failure are two different things. Like, yeah, you'd rather not lose and be embarrassed at the same time, but you still lost.
If you lose, it would be highly disappointing.
Yeah.
Even bordering on embarrassing.
Right, and if
Failure,
they lose,
yes.
let's just assume Max Fried doesn't pitch well again.
Now he gets crushed going into next season.
Of course. So starting pitching, just not good. I mean, all the money that we spend on the starting pitching, great during the regular season. All of a sudden, division series.
It's a bad trend going on
stink.
now. It's a bad trend. And you can say what you want. Boston offensively is probably less than mediocre.
Well, plus they had no Roman Anthony.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're less than mediocre. Toronto offensively is excellent, and they are destroying your starting pitching.
Correct.
That being said, last night was a game for the ages. You've had 2 already. You've played what? 3 games and 3. You've played 6 games.
6, yep.
And Schlittler, what are you laughing about?
It's 6. Yeah, I don't know if the math was that difficult where you had to count on your fingers, but yeah.
3 games, 6 games.
Yes.
You've had Schlittler, you've had Judge, you've had 2 iconic Yankee moments.
That's right.
But don't waste it now.
Oh, no, don't waste it. But I mean, you're still down 2-1.
Now you
still have to, win tonight, which I think that they will. And now you have to go back to Toronto, where Max Fried
becomes tough.
Where Max Fried has struggled, and you've also struggled.
See, that becomes tough. Like, am I thoroughly convinced they win tonight? I don't have much doubt. Friday night would scare me though. Still.
Yeah, of course it would. But let's get there. Let's get there. Think of how excited you'll be as a Yankee fan if you have the comeback you had last night. You follow it up with Cam Schlittler pitches well. You score a bunch of runs, win, and now you're going into game 5. Day off, right? All fired up for Friday.
Right.
Let's go.
Right. And then I think on Friday what we do is we don't talk football at all. We just talk
we're going to have to
Yankees.
talk football. The Giants play on Thursday.
No.
Why?
Direct edict from the top.
And then we'll have to watch the Saquon thing. All the nasty things he says about the Giants. They used them and abused them.
Oh, please stop.
That's what they said.
That's not what they said.
And
that's
by
what
the way,
said.
He said if they treated him better, he would have signed for $10-11 million.
They didn't want him.
Oh, clearly.
Joe Shane didn't want him.
Well, but then trade him then. How can you sit here and tell me that I'm too valuable to your franchise and then not pay me a couple extra $1 million?
Stop with that. They didn't
Instead,
treat me well.
You're going to give Darius Slayton $12 million a year.
You know that I agree with that.
I love Slayton.
Shut up.
RJ thinks he's a really good receiver.
You know what? You are a bad human being. I hope your Jets go winless.
They will.
I hope. No, you know what? I hope that they go 0-15 and then win
Carolina, and they got this game, and they got Cleveland.
They'll win some of these games.
Shut your mouth.
RJ, you think the Jets will go winless this year?
I don't think so.
No, you can't. You can't.
Well,
you're the most pathetic team in football if you go winless this year.
Of course.
With parity the way it is in the league.
I don't know why you would watch this team and think they're going to win games.
Because Cleveland,
okay.
Cincinnati.
Well,
Cincinnati is 15-point underdogs
They got Joe
this week.
Flacco now. Cleveland's defense is a real problem.
Okay.
Real problem.
Did you see the ESPN power rankings yesterday?
Where are the Jets? 32?
32nd.
If you looked at the look ahead, you'd know.
You see where the Giants are?
31?
That's right.
Yeah.
Things
New
are
York
looking
football,
up.
It's really happening. So
yeah, laugh it up.
On average, we're 31.5. You know what? You don't have the right to give us a hard time when all you do is make fun of the Giants.
I'm not making fun of the Giants. You don't like Darius Slayton. RJ thinks he's a good receiver.
No, he does not.
I'm stating facts.
No, he does not.
Yes.
No, he does not.
That's what he said.
He's lying
He said
to you.
the $12 million.
He's creating show content.
He told me on the other group chat that we have without you that money was well spent. That's what he said.
We got to get back to this, by the way. There's a group chat without me?
Yeah. To protect your feelings.
Right, this is really true.
You're very sensitive.
Yes, this is something we've done.
Who decided this? Yeah.
It was me.
Is John in the non-Rothenberg group chat?
No.
So it's just the three of you?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Take your group chat and stick it where the sun don't shine. I don't want in. I'm out. I'm going to figure out a way to get out of this group chat.
Somehow I've made things worse.
No.
Well, why would you tell me?
I didn't tell you.
We don't keep anything from you.
I'm not the one who told you.
If you don't keep anything from me, why not just give me this information in the group chat we're in?
Maybe we've been beaten down. We know you hate talking to us outside of here.
That's not true.
You're anti-group chat.
That's not true.
You say you're anti-group chat all the time.
No, there's times when you inundate me with group chat.
Well, this was
and it's
during
like,
the game.
Oh, my God, enough.
This was during the Giants game.
That I find to be terribly annoying.
Well, there you go.
But then I have him saying negative things about Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
And Eli at the same time.
Of course. Because you know what? He's jealous of Eli. That's what it is.
Of course I'm jealous of Eli. I wish I was a
Eli
first
won
number
2
one
Super
overall
Bowls,
pick,
and Ray hasn't sniffed a Super Bowl in almost 3 decades. In fact, we're right there at 3 decades, aren't we, Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We say this all the time.
Let's go to Djibouti Dan in Jersey.
Oh, here we go.
Djibouti Dan, you're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. How are you guys today?
We're fine. How are you?
I am fantastic. So I was at the game last night, and I was down the left field line sitting next to my dad and my mom and my brother. So I had a bird's eye view of Judge hitting that home run where the ball, I'm down the left field line, the ball goes off the pole. It felt like that ball was in the air forever. It felt like it was in slow motion. But just what a moment, what a game. This team refuses to quit. There's been plenty of times where they've had their backs against the wall this year, and they've continued to come out on top. And with Schlittler going tonight, I know Toronto's hit him well this year, but it feels like Toronto's hit all of the Yankees starting pitching well. So they just got to get out to an early lead, keep the crowd in it, and win this game tonight. And I think if you go back to Toronto, with all the pressure on the Blue Jays, I think
that's not true.
That you can win that game.
Why would you say all the pressure on the Blue Jays, though?
Because they had a 6-1 lead in Game 3, and they lost Game 4. So all of the pressure is on you.
I don't agree with that
You don't
at
want to
all.
lose 3 in a row after you had a 2-0 lead.
I do not. Thanks to Golden. I do not. I'm not saying there won't be pressure on the Blue Jays.
I don't know if it's all the pressure. I mean, pressure on both.
You just said if the Yankees don't win the series, that would be unacceptable, right? They need to win the series.
I think there's probably more pressure on Toronto in that spot. It's at home.
There's still a lot of pressure on the Yankees.
Listen, both teams are trying to do the same thing. You're both trying to win a championship, so you got to win this series. I mean, Game 5 is it. Your season's on the line. But when you're playing at home and you had a 2-0 lead and you had a 6-1 lead in Game 3, you're gonna start feeling a little bit more pressure.
How good would a Game 5 on Friday night be?
Especially it's Friday night.
Friday, yeah, right. Start at 8:00.
Oh,
thank
just
God!
like my game.
Thank
8
God
o'clock.
tonight starts at 7.
It was windy last night too. We got smashed
because the storm is coming.
We got smashed. If you were wondering.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it stinks.
Team was legit.
They were good. Huh?
Catchers throwing seeds from behind the plate.
Really? Can he run on him?
Framing pitches.
Can you can't go to steal before the ball crosses the plate,
Yeah,
right?
you can. It's 12U. This is real baseball. Only difference is not 90.
But you're not 60-90 yet.
Not yet. That's
You're
13.
50-70.
Yeah. 75. No, 75 is too. It's too. The bases are too far apart now for these kids. Like it's so far. Like you get if you get a hard ground ball to the right field, you get thrown. You're gonna get thrown out at first.
You'll have that in 60-90.
It's too long.
Yeah. When you first move to 60-90, you get
like
that
you'll
as
have
well.
the one. Like last night's catcher was legitimate. Like he was a real catcher. Could throw like accurately and hard to the bases. But for the most part, you get a good jump on these pitchers.
It's
you
a triple, right?
You're not gonna
you
throw
walk, it's now a
You're not
triple.
going to throw anyone out.
Right. Let's go to Joe in Ocean Gate. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. How are you?
Morning, guys. Great show as always. I wanted to call because I want to side with RJ because I had the tough love thing with you.
Yeah.
And I think because it happened to me similarly, I kind of put on some extra weight, and my kids got me at my rock bottom, a beautiful photo, and they wound up putting a picture of me on a T-shirt and wearing it around when we would go out sometimes. So I'm like petrified of even putting on like a little extra weight at all. So I think the tough love thing is good.
Seems kind of nasty.
You know what it is, Joe?
So they hold on, let me get this straight. They took a picture of you at rock bottom and made T-shirts out of it.
Yeah.
So he never forgets. Yeah.
Yeah, gave it to me for Christmas, too.
Wow.
On Christmas Day, he opened up a picture of Fat Joe.
It's like I had a buddy who bought his wife a treadmill for Christmas. Yeah.
Come on.
Still married? Is he still married?
I'm sure that one. I'm sure that went over
well.
well.
Go over well, though.
Yeah, so it was it's good touch. So definitely tough love is great. It definitely, I think everyone needs it, and people react to it. Just like some people can't play at Yankee Stadium or for the Yankees, some people enjoy the pressure. I enjoy. I'll never get near that again. If I feel like I'm getting a little bit
How fat were you, Joe? What's wrong with that? He brought this up. How big did you get?
So my average, I've always been in pretty good shape. I'm 5'7", like 160, and I got up to about 190. And
5'7", 190 is balloony. Yeah, that's
yeah,
big.
it was all love handles and belly. So yeah, you got to. So yeah, it scarred me, and I'll never get near that again. I'm rabid.
Did we not think as a family that, like, hold on, let me ask you a quick question before we let you go. Like, as a family, like, it wasn't enough tough love just to make the T-shirt and give it to you? Like, we had to wear it out to places?
And on Christmas.
Yeah, my son, he made me one, and then he had one himself.
How old is this diabolical child?
He's currently in the army. He's in the army right now. He's 22. But yeah, when he came over Christmas, he came home with that present for me.
That's nice.
And that's something. And he'll randomly text out that to like the group chat.
He wants to keep you honest.
Yeah, exactly. And it works. It really does.
All right.
So,
yeah.
So I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. 5'7", 190.
Feeling sniper.
That really is
fat
nasty.
Dad. I want to go to dinner. I'm going to wear this T-shirt. You had 190
on Christmas. Could you imagine that? You open up wrapping paper. Then the box on Christmas Day, you're like, oh, my kid got me something. And you open it up, and it's a picture of you as a fatty.
Your rock bottom picture?
Man, oh, man. Aaron Boone, what were you thinking down 6-1?
It's competition. You just play off baseball, too. Anything can happen. You just got to keep grinding away. And to get 2 back in that, what was it, the third, to 6-3 there, it's like, okay, settled back into it a little bit. And obviously, Judgy hits the big homer, and we're able to tack on. But just an awesome team win. So many guys playing an important role in some way, shape, or form. Makes it a lot of fun.
Can anything else put you through the emotional tests of sports? Like, if you're a Yankees fan last night, you're sitting there and you're probably despondent. Like, RJ, Ray, what were you guys like last night watching this game? Well, you were at the Rangers. So
I was going to say, I wasn't watching
RJ,
the game.
Let me ask you. 6-1, getting hammered, Rodon taken out of the game. Well, you must have been, livid, right?
I went into a period of depression, but you try to tell yourself, and that's what I put in our group chat, I said Rodon stinks. I didn't say the team stinks right now because you want to believe. Well,
you had real hope in that moment?
I'm not going to say real hope. They got a couple of runs back, and then I had real hope. But you had to see how they responded the next inning or two. You were going to know real quick because you can't pile 5 runs into the last 2-3 innings. So, and then once we got Bieber out, then you believe. Because I think there's real credence to the Yankees. They've really solved maybe not every arm out of that bullpen, but they've seen every arm, and they've got answers for enough of them.
I got a Giants update for you guys.
Oh, boy.
Okie doke.
Apparently, I verbally have berated Darius Slayton into not playing tomorrow night.
Hamstring.
Yeah, hamstring. He's out.
Look what you've done.
Yeah. So
sounds like Tyrone Tracy could be back.
Oh, okay.
Is that possible?
Oh, that'd be
Thought
nice.
I read that this morning.
Yeah, you did.
It was, to your point though, RJ, it was huge to go down 6-1 in the top and then to get at least 2 runs back in the bottom.
Huge.
Was big.
It was.
And it was also and A-Rod said this a couple different times. He said it again last night, is we always focus on who's hitting behind Aaron Judge and not really paying attention to who's hitting, how important it is for the guys in front of Aaron Judge.
Yes.
And so the fact that Grisham had a good night last night was a big piece of that.
And we haven't really spent a lot of time on it, and I don't think it's the reason the Yankees won, but Toronto defensively last night
was not good.
Abysmal.
No, and on top of it, what our bullpen.
RJ, how many times is this?
I like this.
What is going on here?
I know. I told you.
He told me behind the scenes.
I know.
I think Rick is secretly rooting for
I'm not. I am rooting for the. I'm not secretly. I'm rooting
but
for
he
the
thinks
Yankees.
he thinks you're a Yankees fan.
No, I'm not a Yankees fan.
I think you want to be.
I like Aaron Judge. I want Aaron Judge to do well.
I think he wants to be. He knows he can't be. But I think it's like the one that got away. Like the Mets let him take BP, go into the clubhouse, hang out, Mike Piazza, the whole deal.
You don't feel like that with me, right?
No, of course not. I just think had that been the Yankees and he's hanging out with, he's hanging out with Jeets, he's a Yankee fan right now. I think he wants to.
No, but I never really, I never had any.
You're drawn to it.
You imagine him and Jeter?
Well, no, because I just, I think there was already, but being in Boston, I think there was.
Baskets for everyone.
But being in Boston, I think there was already a natural, I don't like the Yankees anyway.
Right.
Oh, well.
I was
so just by osmosis,
big Jody Reed fan.
You're the one, huh?
Well, you're doing a good job.
Well, because I'm just rooting for baseball right now.
Go baseball.
But
well, someone's going to win. Baseball will win.
No, but if baseball doesn't win, if we don't get to talk about it, if Toronto wins, we're not going to talk baseball anymore. We're going to kill the Yankees for a minute.
We'll talk a lot of Dodgers as they steamroll to another World Series
Buster
championship.
made me feel very, very bad.
Buster neutered you, is what he did.
Crushed me.
Yeah.
So as I was talking about our bullpen like an idiot, 9 strikeouts from the bullpen against a team that doesn't strike out a lot. I mean, that's
good job.
That's good stuff.
Very good job. Have you checked the group chat, by the way?
Well, you have a new group chat?
No, I figured it out. I'm out.
How'd you get out of it?
I'm okay.
I'll go through it right now.
Oh, my goodness, he is.
I'm out.
Oh, he took himself out of it.
I'm out. So you guys, there you go. You guys have your own little group chat. That's what you wanted anyway.
Why do you got to do that?
Because if you're going to go behind my back in your own separate group chat, then continue along with that.
Look who's back in the group chat.
All right.
Yes.
I see your game.
Look who's back.
Okay. For the moment.
I didn't even say anything, but same page. Same page.
Good. I'm glad. This is adorable. Once I figured out technology, I'm dangerous now.
When's that going to happen?
It's happened. Because look who's out of the group chat. I'm out.
This is impressive.
I figured it out.
I do give you credit.
Bill Gates is who I am. RJ?
Look who's back in the group chat. Yeah, I'll play this game all day long with you.
The problem is there's 4 that can put me back in. And only
how much time you got?
Now what I've got to do is research how to get out and stay out.
You can't stay out.
I'll be out.
Nope.
I'll be out. RJ?
Hi.
RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Are you ready for the stuff you missed?
Yeah.
Please.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Score! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
All right, so some numbers. We've already said some of them, but on Aaron Judge's homer, obviously he didn't miss it. So that, and I found this hard to believe, but how good his eye is. His first home run on a pitch that was tracked outside the strike zone all season. So he turned on that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and at the time was his 11th hit. Most by Yankee through the team's first 6 playoff games of any given postseason since Hideki Matsui and A-Rod. Both had 11 and 04.
You know how great he is? He's so great that he gets a single, and you're like, just a single.
Well, what some of the Yankee relievers, because they were asked, so if you were Varland, how would you walk away from that at bat? And here's a couple of them. So this is what Devin Williams said.
A swing and miss. If that was me, I would have been, if he had just fouled it off, I would have been like, man, he did a great job just fouling it off there, and then he hits it over the fence. So I know he's probably pretty mad about that one.
Yeah, talking about Varland, here was Tim Hill.
You could feel it like in your bones. It was crazy. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, just the pitch that he hit, all that. I'm sure my guy over there on the other side was questioning everything because the pitch that he hit was crazy. Yeah. It was cool. Like I said, I'm proud of our offense. It was amazing.
Judge made a good pitch look bad.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Really?
Ray, could you feel it in your bone? Like Tim?
Well,
you need sleep. Please
Why?
sleep.
He needs therapy is what he needs.
Your other job offered you nap time. Please take it.
Yes.
Maybe I should be doing better help.
It's like a daycare.
You do need help.
Would you like nap time?
I had a big high-level meeting yesterday.
I'm not sure you should be in high-level
I
meetings
was in
right
a high-level meeting.
Judge had also, I thought this was interesting, never hit a pitch 100 miles an hour for a home run. Everything below 100. So.
Devin Williams, by the way. I mean, we should mention that.
Great.
Yeah. He's turned the corner, that's for sure.
12 and a third scoreless innings over the last month. And credit to the whole bullpen. Cruz, Duvall, Hill.
If you need a 7th inning guy tonight, is it Williams for 4 or 5 and then Bednar? Like what? How do you get 9 outs?
It would depend. I trust Tim Hill.
Cruz?
I trust Cruz.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to operate in revisionist history. I still don't trust Duvall, but you obviously need arms, especially when you're looking to when you take a guy out in the 3rd inning.
So what would your line of demarcation be? Like if I get this from Schlittler tonight, I'd be happy. If I offer you 5 innings from Schlittler
into the 6th, I would say yeah.
Okay.
I'd feel okay about it.
So 5 plus you would take?
Yeah, even 5, I'd feel okay. Because
anything starts with a 4, you would not take.
Don't feel great about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel great about it. But listen, you know me. Now's the time to get a little greedy based on what we saw last time. I don't expect that again. But
and you're bullish now, aren't you? Like you think the Yankees are going to win the series?
I'm bullish on tonight, just like I was last night. Game 5, I'm not going to overstep.
Any concern the game will get snowed out?
You got yourself with that.
All right? Are you all right?
This is if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching the visual unraveling
of a man. Yes. You're seeing the beginning stages of someone completely falling apart right before your eyes.
Is he the best one-liner person you've ever met, Dave?
Yes,
Up there?
but some of them are sad.
But he just made himself laugh.
Right. Well, no, he's his own best audience.
Yes.
He's a better audience for himself than anyone I've ever met.
He's turning as red as the ESPN logo.
Yeah. No, he's great because he can have a joke. No one else finds it all that great, but he's now done for the rest of the segment.
That was a good one.
Look how excited he is by that.
He's disintegrating in real time. Speaking of
it's a special kind of lunatic that tells a joke and loses it on themselves.
Speaking of high-level meetings, I have to go to a high-level meeting with him right at 10. It should be a great time.
I also have a high-level meeting.
I'm getting new hair.
Oh, boy. He has a whole day to go to.
Here we go. What happens if he told a joke in one of the meetings?
Like
People he doesn't know and he just lost it.
Sometimes that works in his favor. Sometimes it doesn't.
Very disarming. These
I put in an ask for a vasectomy too earlier.
What?
I put in an ask for a vasectomy.
Another close call.
We're back to
you want
having
someone
that
here to give you a vasectomy?
Not here.
We're back to having that conversation.
Well, no. If there's anyone that wants to offer up their services,
I'm sure somebody will.
What happens if Joe Betts said, "Yeah, you know what? I would like to give you a vasectomy."
That tells me another
doctor.
Another close call.
Doctor, gotcha.
No, I got hit last night in the batting cage. I almost threw up.
Really?
Came from above.
Like God?
Yes.
That's a message.
God was striking him down.
We don't need any more.
Like your one-liners are not good, and this is what I will do.
Teams trailing by at least 5 runs when facing elimination were 4-129 before last night. Jays have been 39-0 when leading by at least 5 runs. So
that was in the rundown this morning.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Mariners, nice team effort. They take a 2-1 lead over the Tigers in the ALDS. Dave, you mentioned injury report for the Giants, so one to add to it. Jermaine Illuminor sounds like he has a decent chance of playing. The Giants obviously not going through full practices on the short week, but they have to estimate what the practice report would look like. And he would have missed Monday and yesterday, but he has a chance to play, as does Tyrone.
So what, is he questionable for this game?
Seems that way.
And Slayton is out.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Which I feel bad for your buddy Jackson Darby, because this is a tall task.
No, you know who's going to make his debut? I think little Jordan Humphrey.
Oh, boy. This is not an admirable situation. Where do you go? Eagles,
Broncos, Eagles,
Niners?
Yeah.
Oh. If he picks up a win or two in this stretch, you'll love him forever.
I already told you. He wins on Thursday, and you guys have parfaits and chocolate croissants and
that's exciting.
Unbuttered rolls. And
Let's go Jackson Dart.
Yeah, that's exciting. Odell Beckham accepted a 6-game PED suspension. He is a free agent. Jonathan Gannon was fined $100,000 for essentially beating up one of his players.
His suspension doesn't start until he were to sign with the team.
No, it starts now.
No, it starts now.
So
once he accepts it.
Okay.
Yep, he cannot sign.
So might as well accept it now.
Yeah, right.
And then, yeah.
Free agent safety, C.J. Gardner-Johnson signs with the Ravens on their practice squad. Little college football, John Mateer of Oklahoma, he's pushing to return against Texas. And North Carolina, this will surprise you, has scrapped their plan for a Hulu series after starting 2-3. And
probably a good idea.
Like, they have all the footage. Like, they did
have
everything leading up to putting the series out, and then I guess they're so horrendous, and he's really kind of gone off the deep end that it's like, no, we don't want to put this out now.
That's right. And Deion Sanders wishing him well. He had a blood clot procedure. He plans for a quick return. Any hot takes on Browns trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals?
Bengals really answering all those tough questions, huh?
Yeah.
Bringing Joe Flacco to be the answer at quarterback.
Yeah, things are happening. Rangers back in action last night. Kicked off their season, dropped the puck. Didn't go well. Mike Sullivan's debut against his former team went very bad. They lose 3-0. Ray, you were in the building. Your takeaways?
Not a lot of generating offense there. I mean, goes without saying. But
Igor was good, too.
Igor was really good. I mean, it's 1-0 for them.
By the way.
You know what I found? The uniform is very polarizing.
I don't love that uniform.
I didn't love it either.
The people who like the uniform really like it. The people who don't like the uniform, David, they don't like it.
How did you feel?
I like it.
You liked it?
Like it's the original color is what I was
I love
told.
Igor's pads, though. I'll
They're
tell you
really
that
good,
right now.
This is the 100th year of the Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Avs beat the Kings.
I wonder if it goes as well as
Hopefully
yours.
Here we go. Here we go.
Better than the Giants' 100th year anniversary.
Listen. The uniform's better
Well,
than the
listen,
Giants'
it did
uniform.
start with new uniforms that people didn't like.
Right.
And a home loss.
I'll point this out though. Last year, the Rangers started against the Penguins and they won 6-0. So
I'll tell you
There
what.
you go.
Okay, here's what I'll say. You play 82 of these. It's the first game, right? I mean, JT Miller was talking about afterwards. They don't get money. You don't get many reps. Like he still didn't feel like his legs were heavy.
But he and Panarin both missed some time too.
What concerned me actually was how Valley responded after the game.
I obviously didn't get to see what Valley said.
There was like this sense of like, uh-oh, I know it's only game one.
Here we go again,
but
kind of thing.
this looked a lot like what we saw last year, and I don't like that.
The one goal was this goal they gave up on the power play at the end of the first period. Like that's a familiar feeling. But I'll go by
wide open in front of the net.
I'll go by what Sully said, short and sweet in the postgame. It's only one game. We have a lot of work to do.
They do have a lot of work to do. I mean, it's the beauty of the NHL season, though. 81 more of them.
Soon to be 84.
Oof, dude, I can't even tell you how hard it is to
Why
play
stop
82
there?
games.
Well, really, why not play
I'll tell you right now,
111
man.
games?
There's something like you forget until like you really like to take a step back and think about how hard it is.
When you see what these guys are recovering from in the summer, and that they don't really stop.
No, you don't stop. You get to camp. You still don't feel great. All of a sudden, the season starts, and it's like you play every other night. You're flying into cities. You get in at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's what it is. Like usually, you think like a sport like that, you really got to get yourself in shape, training camp and all that stuff. These guys get going in like 2 weeks.
No, not even 2 weeks.
I mean, they show up.
Right, but you're already playing preseason games.
Exactly. They show up. They play preseason games. You're in hockey shape right off the bat. Like, okay, so you can't allow yourself to get out of hockey shape. You've got to be ready year round, and that's tough.
RJ, continue along because you're up against it.
Your mouth.
I'm a slave to the clock. Okay.
Avs beat the Kings 4-1. Panthers over the Blackhawks 3-2. The NCAA has a new transfer portal policy, which will take shape.
We can transfer mid-game now?
No, January 2nd to the 16th for football. So I actually like that. Let's condense
There's
this
no
thing.
more spring transfer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Conor McGregor, suspended 18 months by UFC. Doesn't seem like he cares for missing tests throughout the process. And that is the stuff he missed.
He made too much money.
He made a lot of money.
He's done.
A lot of money. All right, let's break. Come back. We'll do a deeper dive into the Yankees. 800-919-3776. Guys, I mean, you should be excited heading into Game 4 tonight. Let's hear from you. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is for one final time, the great Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. And good luck to the Yanks tonight against Toronto. Watch for delays right now on the Deegan northbound getting up toward the stadium. Heading to the game later. Allow a lot of extra travel time on the Deegan, Cross Bronx, and at the GWB. Inbound George Washington Bridge, about 35 right now. Lincoln 20. Holland still waiting 20 minutes into town. Hutch southbound at the Hutchinson River Bridge. It's an accident. Alternate side suspended. Metered rules in effect. Sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
You know so much about who you are. But do you know what makes your body your body? With over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help you know the truth. Because you know you're made of grit, wit, and a good heart. But just how healthy is that heart? You know you're made up of all the places you've called home. You know you're made of your mom's sarcasm. And now you can find out if you have her thyroid too. You know you're made of college all-nighters and 30s early-nighters. But those still don't explain your sleep issues. You know that you're made up of good meals with even better conversation. But are you actually absorbing those nutrients? A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Don't take slow for an answer. Not so easy when you're stuck in traffic. But mere inches from someone else's bumper, you can dream of faster things. Like Optimum Fiber, the fastest and most reliable fiber internet, starting at $40 a month. So while you can't always switch lanes for a faster route, you can switch providers for a faster connection. Optimum. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/fiber today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Getting the right mattress helps you sleep at night. Getting the right price helps you sleep even better. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step fitting process to make sure your new bed fits you perfectly. The right fit, the right price, plus free delivery. It's what they do, only at PC Richard & Son. Free delivery on mattresses $199 and up. Excludes Manhattan. See stores for details.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press,
The most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question. If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next-day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Yankees face elimination once again tonight, Game 4 at the stadium. First pitch for that one is 7:08, and that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. 7:08, that's nice.
Real nice.
Yeah.
I got big issues right now.
Oh, what's the matter?
Big issues.
What's the matter?
A lot of trash talking going on, and I don't like it.
Between who?
No. So behind our backs, okay, there is footage of our pickleball match being passed along, and now the people that were supposed to play, they gave me we watched some of the footage that was sent to us by Troy. We're not concerned.
Okay.
I was like,
well, I'll tell you what. Let's play.
Oh, yeah.
And let's make a large wager on the match.
I already said it.
And then away we
That's
go.
what I said. I said, you pick it. Whatever you want. And it's going to hurt. This is a bet that has to hurt.
Yeah,
that's how confident.
And what kind of a weasel is Troy? Why is he
That's
giving
what I'm saying.
footage?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Troy is clearly rooting for the other team.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
Well, because now he feels empowered because his Dolphins beat the Jets. And he's all happy about it. And now he really wants to stick it to me.
Whenever they want to play,
That's
as
what I
long
said.
as
We got a venue.
It's fiscally responsible for us because I want to I'm not showing up just to beat them up and then be done.
No.
I want reward.
Right. We've already ended careers.
Right.
We're past that.
2 careers.
2 careers. Now financially is going to make sense for
That's
us.
right. That's exactly right.
You
I
wanna
want the
play
whole
the-
live stream shenanigans
You want to
again.
play the champs.
You got to bring
gonna
something
cost
to
you.
the table.
It's gonna cost you.
Exactly that. Tommy in the Bronx. Tommy, you're on ESPN New York.
Dave.
Hi, Tommy.
Dave.
Hi, Tommy.
Yeah. How you doing? Listen,
Great.
all the pressure tonight, I don't care what anybody says, Buster only, and I like Buster only. All the pressure tonight is on Toronto.
You're crazy.
Okay?
You're
we were
crazy.
dead yesterday.
You're crazy.
We were dead.
Toronto has
6-1. I
another
was at the
get-out-of-jail card, Tommy. The Yankees do not. All the pressure tonight is on the Yankees.
You're 100% wrong. Dave, I was in that stadium last night. I got tickets. I was there, me and my son. At 6-1, we were looking around, and we said, man, we're in trouble. That stadium
Really?
was quiet. It was quiet, and they gave us another life. They gave us another life. You could say what you want. Toronto does not want to go back to Canada tied 2 apiece, okay?
But they can.
I
think you could have stopped that Toronto doesn't want to go back to Canada.
But you can afford, if you're Toronto, you could afford to lose this game tonight.
Yes.
And still have another chance to move on in this series. If you're the Yankees and you lose tonight, you're done. I agree with the other things you said. That Toronto was done. They were laughing in the dugout. They thought this was over. Absolutely. But the pressure tonight is on the Yankees. I think they'll win. I think the pitching matchup favors them tremendously.
Can I ask you one question
Sure.
before you let me go?
Of course.
Okay. And I like this kid, man. I really do. What are we doing with Anthony Volpe? Dave, he's become – I know he had a pretty good first round against Boston. You know, I know he's done pretty well in the playoffs in the beginning of his career. But I think I read a stat yesterday, and I could be wrong. Has he struck out in something like 16 of his last 19 plate appearances? In the playoffs?
Is that can't be
He struck out 3 more times last night.
Yeah. Is that right? 16 of his last 19?
16 of his last 19?
That seems insane.
I could look at the
He had that one strikeout last night where the bat went flailing away.
All right, so I'll give you his last 5 games. He struck out 3 last night, 3 the game before, 2, 3, 1.
That's not 16 of 19.
Well, I'm not going all the way back to that's through the first 2 games of the Boston. Yeah, no, it's the first 2 games of the Boston series.
You probably don't remember because you're too young. Ray, you may. There used to be a show called This Is Your Life. I'm sure Don.
Oh, I'm aware of it. Yeah,
Alan.
Never actually saw it, but I'm aware of it.
So they would bring people back from like your 3rd grade teacher.
Yep.
And you'd be like, oh my God, Mrs. Miller, she was so great. I remember. And you would interact with her. I have a gentleman on the line that is part of your life. Eric in Morristown. Let's see at what point you realize who he is. Hi, Eric. Good morning. How are you?
David, Richard, how's everyone doing this morning?
Great. Before Eric, give me a moment. Let me refresh your memory and how Eric is a part of your life.
And I am strictly in the Rothenberg camp here. Rick,
that's a shock.
You are just out of your mind.
All right, bye-bye.
No, you hung up on him.
Yeah. Eric.
Well, Eric, welcome
Let's
back.
see if this goes better.
And I believe he doesn't have access to hang up on you now. So the floor is yours. Do what you do.
The beautiful thing is I have access to watch the reaction live now because the YouTube stream is amazing. Kudos to you guys for putting that out there. I get to see you, RJ, Rick, Raymond every day. And I'll say this, you guys are good. It's a good looking 4-pack.
That's nice.
It's a damn good looking
Thank you.
4-pack.
You want to hang up on him again?
So far, you told me I can't.
Okay. So far, so good, Eric. What else you got?
The muscles, Rick, are looking great. Hitting the gym, everything's great. You're looking awesome, man. So I just want to, on this Yankee victory, we're going to survival game 4. I want to make put water under the bridge. I want to make the relationship great, and I just want to say, go Yanks. Let's get it done tonight. Take it back to Toronto, and I love you guys. Love listening to you guys every single day. And gave me a good chuckle to hear my bit from about a year ago back on the radio.
There you go. That's. I mean, how nice was that?
It's a nice, respectful call.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
He was respectful. He extended an olive branch to you.
So we look great. Anthony Volpe, this postseason in the 6 games, 23 plate appearance, 23 at bats, 13 strikeouts. He is in the last 2 games 0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts.
Brutal, but not strikeout 16 of last 19.
I just think that as long as he's not negative defensively.
He's been fine defensively. He's been good defensively.
Right, but this is what I'm saying, though, is I think they like the idea of having Caballero as a weapon off the bench.
I agree with that. Yeah. And remember, he made that great play at shortstop the other day when he was covering second and Chisholm made the bad throw and he scooped up on that.
Well, Caballero made a great play last night at third.
Yes, he did.
To end that game. But I just think the versatility of Caballero off the bench, especially if you need a base.
Yeah, because you can play him at different positions. He's got speed. If you're down a run or tied, right, that you can use him in have
that was one of the things with
there.
Volpe this year, too, though. I mean, I know he wasn't getting on base as much as you need him to get on base. Like, it's bad. But, like, just his inability to all of a sudden now be a threat to steal bases.
And he also got picked off a lot.
It's just like I think he's the poster child of, like, mentally what can happen.
It's hard here.
How it can affect.
Well, he's young.
All of your games.
It's not like he's, at a position that's not
but he became
front and center.
But he became the guy.
He became the guy. He became the whipping boy of the fan base as well. Right? Yeah. All right, so let's take a break, come back, and, get to your Yankees calls and then say goodbye and have you go on your way and send you over to Bart and Carlin. And then, of course, the Michael K show. K's going to be good today.
Tie in for Carlin today.
Yep. Yeah.
Carlin's
Andy
got
was
some
yesterday
voice
as well.
issues.
There is nothing worse than being in this industry and having voice issues.
I know.
Because you could, have the flu and suck it up and get through those shows.
You did shows with COVID. You were fine.
I know. I wasn't fine. I felt
but
awful.
you could talk.
But you can talk. When you can't talk
I know.
and you try, and then you try to get louder, you only make it worse. It's very...
And then you can't probably put your socks on because of your size.
Right.
Vicious.
The whole socks thing. Yeah, that's a mess.
You believe he puts
All
his own
promotions
socks on?
are subject to qualification and eligibility
I sounded
requirements.
really good when I had COVID. Really good. And the savage animals that you guys are crushed me for it. So if I don't show up having COVID, now it's like, come on, you can't fight your way through
it up.
I show up having COVID, and I get made fun of for that. It's now a drop.
It's not me. I don't control the drops.
You know what? Honestly, that drop, out of fairness to me, you should get rid of it.
Why?
Because it happened during COVID. Anything that you do during a COVID spell should not be brought back.
Nope. Derek Jeter said, if I'm out there, I'm healthy. If you run the show, you're healthy. You're good
All
to
right,
go.
so from now on, if I have a sniffle, I'm out.
If you have the ability to criticize athletes that are playing hurt, we will criticize you when you play hurt.
Okay.
You showed up.
All right.
Now fair game.
You have a joke you want to insult yourself with here?
That's the thing, though. If Dave were to get to the podium after, listen, guys, I don't know if you know what I have going on.
Oh.
Let's go over some things.
I would bring out my COVID test.
Yeah.
See, positive.
He'd have a neck brace on.
Yeah.
All of it. Crutches.
Well, I want people to know.
Yeah.
I'd be like the Ben Roethlisberger. Yes.
You show up to the meeting with a sling, and they're like, hey, Mike, does Ben have a shoulder? No, why? Because he did an interview with a sling on.
That's right. He can't walk. All right, let's break, come back, get to your calls. You line them up. We'll get to them, I promise. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Okay, girls, ready to go? Yeah! Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? Me too, Mommy. You want a snack? Yeah. Got it?
Children learn from our behaviors.
Mommy, can you open this, please? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, here. Thank you.
They learn what is okay from the adults they see.
Mommy, are you on your phone?
If you're a distracted driver, chances are they will be too. What kind of driver are you raising? Funded by the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree, they're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
The Fox Nation Patriot Awards returns for a new year.
Are you ready to get the show started?
Join host Sean Hannity and special guests and be part of the celebration live in New York. Tickets are available now. Go to foxnation.com/Patriot Awards.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just 1 day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today.
Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY.
Ballybet, Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
The holiday season is here, and businesses are hiring for all kinds of seasonal roles. From haunted corn maze staff to real bearded Santas, skilled, experienced workers are in high demand and hard to find. Whether you're hiring for one of these roles or any other role, the best way to find the perfect match for your role is on ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's matching technology works fast to find top talent. No wonder it's the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Number one claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. The conversation when John pops in, it's really award-winning.
You ever take the time? Like, I know we spent most of the show today explaining to people how lucky we are to have you as the host of the show.
I don't think we took enough time doing that.
Well, I mean, we probably could have spent more time. It's just that your head will just get so big it won't even fit in the door.
Mm-hmm.
I really find myself sometimes, as we sit here in between breaks with John, saying to myself, I should really recognize sometimes how great our boss is.
He's the best.
It's the best.
He's the best.
I mean, he really is.
I always recognize that. In fact, yesterday he had a medical checkup.
Yep.
And last night I texted him, how did
That's
things
nice.
go?
See, I wasn't made aware he was having a medical checkup.
Is that relationship? You would agree that my relationship with John is at a different level.
But that's not of my choosing.
Right. I love John.
Yeah.
I've always loved John.
But this is why we have our own separate chat without you.
I'm out of the
Us and
one.
the guys.
Yeah, and I'm also out of the one.
No,
you guys
you're back
have.
in.
No, I'm out.
You'll be back in.
Okay,
Just
that's
wait.
right. Yeah, I will figure out a way to keep myself out of that permanently.
I can just keep adding you whenever I want.
And I will keep. Here's the thing: I'm very stubborn, and I will make sure to remove myself from that chat.
You're
continuously. Yeah, for now.
Sorry.
I'm in, but I won't be for long.
I'm going to put you in tonight, and I'm going to light up the chat.
Devin Williams on coming through despite his ups and downs, and he's been really good in this postseason.
My mindset's never changed, throughout this whole year. I just kept showing up and getting the results I want right now.
Really. I mean, he continues to. I remember the other day I was like, well, he can't go in for a second inning. Last night goes in for the second inning. Now only got one out.
Even his body language, though.
It's different.
I mean, there's definitely, you can see the confidence now.
Not many guys can be at rock bottom in New York and in big moments eventually get back and
find their way out.
Win over the crowd. Like, he won over the crowd again. Like,
yeah, well, listen, I mean, Stanton's done it. There was a time when, I mean, Lindor with the whole thumbs down thing. I mean, Julius Randle battled through it. It's hard, man.
It's almost impossible.
So what's amazing about the city, though, is like we'll pick certain players that just naturally become the guy or our guy. Like Matt Rempe instantly became a phenom, a cult hero.
Right.
Right. And
I think his sheer size was.
Well, but he's
the way he played, his sheer size,
fight right away.
Right.
Like, it's just like you just immediately we fall in love with guys, and then there's certain guys that just become the whipping boy. And then it's up to them to try. Either they fail,
but you could probably count on one hand how many
like
guys
either
have gone.
You
from,
turn into Joey Gallo, who can't leave his apartment, and then it's done, or you find a way to battle through it. And
the Yankees turned Joey Gallo into a pitcher.
They turn him into a
Devin Williams on the ovation he got last night.
It's nice to feel appreciated sometimes. It's definitely a lot better than what I've heard for much of the year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he brought it upon himself. He was awful.
But
it started with the whole beard thing.
You can almost hear the resentment in his voice, though.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not going to be. No. Which, then if that's the case, you don't even need to think about his future with if 6 outs.
It doesn't matter.
You push him for as much as you possibly need to.
Right. But I mean, that's why when they made the moves during the deadline, it was important to make sure you had guys that were controllable.
Yeah. Well, Bednar's that was a great move.
Right.
You thought Duvall as well, but you don't trust him at all.
No, because Weaver's not going to be back either. I wouldn't imagine.
Doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like he's on the same page right now with how he's being handled.
Which you would think then he's probably
gone.
He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your bullpen's going to look very different next year, but that doesn't matter.
I wonder how much the whole bringing in Williams affected Weaver. With how good he was last year, all of a sudden now you bring in a new closer. It's like, guys.
But this year Weaver was your closer.
Well, that was only
after Williams
that's only
was bad.
Devin Williams stunk.
Right, but I'm saying he's gone from your closer to can't even put him out there.
No, can't pitch him.
Right.
Doesn't feel like he wants to be at this point.
I don't think he does. Like we've talked about a lot this morning, this town will eat you up and spit you out.
It really does.
It's brutal. But it's not the only town like that. Like Philly's like that.
Philly's like that.
Boston's like that.
Boston can be like that. Yeah, well, I mean, they have high expectations. The fan base has high expectations. I think that there's a lot of times it's just counterproductive. Because he can say it's nice sometimes. No, it's nice all the time. It's not nice sometimes.
What, to have the fan base behind you?
Yeah, like to be appreciated.
It's nice.
I don't care what you are, what walk of life you're in, what you do for a job.
But it's
always
unrealistic
nice to
think that when you stink that you're going to have the fan base behind you.
Okay, I tell you the story all the time. Not as much as I tell you the Chara parachute story.
Yeah, I like that.
But this legitimately happened. Is teammate of mine, wife said, "Why are you being such a baby?" Oh, what? So 20,000 people boo you? He's like, okay, you think it's that easy?
Oh, and he booed her every time she would walk in the house.
Like, just think about just your job, and every time you do something that's bad, you get booed.
Right.
We hate you. You suck. And the people just walk up to you and say nasty things to you.
It's terrible.
It's not easy. And I know you make a ton of money, but still.
It's not easy.
It doesn't take away the fact that you're a human being. And, oh, by the way, most of these guys are, like, the way they're wired is they're more negative on themselves than anyone could ever, like, they just.
I get it.
Like, the level of self-hate sometimes. On top of what you hear from the fan base, that's tough to deal with.
So Yankees game tonight here on ESPN New York, and we'll react to it tomorrow morning bright and early at 6 o'clock, right after the glorious Thursday Open. I look forward to that.
But Ray does it so much better.
No, I don't think so. Ray?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
I would think so. So you would have sacrificed the Rangers last night for the Yankees, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yankees keep playing.
You didn't have to, though.
It's one of 82.
They didn't have to sacrifice the Rangers.
Yeah, you did.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Sacrifice themselves.
It was terrible.
Last time I checked, you got to score a goal to win.
Just take
He's
note
been holding this all day.
of what he's doing now. And when the Islanders crap themselves,
I was just figuring out the rules.
We're gonna do the same to him. Are you ready for the 3 stars?
Oh, sure.
Oh, let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
I'm going to take you back to yesterday because this is good work.
The stink of New York sports is really at a very high level now, isn't it?
Very high, yeah.
Well, I want to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Get this stink off.
Tried to repeat it today, but.
So I was looking at the spread for the game tonight.
Yeah.
Yankees are pretty of the 4 games, Yankees biggest favorite. So Seattle's minus 115, Milwaukee's minus 120, Dodgers minus 180, and RJ holds out hope the Phillies are going to come back and win that series. Yankees minus 185. Minus 185.
Well, that's the pitching matchup, right? I mean, you don't know. It's going to be Varland and then
right.
Let's try to get 27 outs here.
Right. But Yankees odds are distinctly in their favor that they're going to win this game and set up a game.
And last time you saw Schlittler, he was dominant.
Awesome. So, now, I will say this. Boston's offense, Toronto's offense, very different.
Right, which is fine. But I also think that, this is, so to Ray's point.
I set you up as good as I could.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
I gave you the spread, and that's what you do?
45 seconds for the record.
Number 2.
Listen, I really am lucky.
Can we take a minute?
Can
we just take a minute to realize my greatness? RJ?
Do we need to take a minute? Wouldn't you want, Sherry, if you were getting sloppishly out of control with your physical look to be like, you know what, Dave? I love you enough to tell you it's time to get in order. That's what I thought of the show.
She never did.
You know what it comes down to.
He needs to feel uber important.
That's right. I need to feel highly special.
Yeah.
Let's start
What's
out.
the key word there?
Yes.
Need.
He needs Sherry to, you're the best I've ever had, Dave.
Well, I think that goes without a doubt.
Then her nose grows.
And that leads us to
Number 1.
Great performance in Stump Rothenberg today.
All right, you got it.
Nice. Yeah.
I like when you do it fast like that.
You like the fast?
Yeah, fast.
I can't always give it to you fast. I don't always have it.
Well, I like it fast.
Well, if I can give it to you fast, I'll give it to you fast.
Same for the 5-pack.
Starts easy, gets very difficult at the end.
It's usually how I am. Start very easy.
And I just like RJ's end to the whole thing.
Where were you on that one? Hang up, boy.
Ray, I'm going to need that for the Open tomorrow.
And there you go. That's it, Ray. Beautiful job. It's Rule 76.
No excuse playing champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Go baseball!
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Right no host should have that much power.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened,